I can't even control my own show. I hate all of you. Welcome to episode 77. It's You Guys One Sport. It's
second pause.
It's all Senju's fault. I literally I did the countdown as 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Everybody shut up because nobody would shut up, and then they all shut up for 3 seconds, and then Senju's phone goes off. God damn it! Anyway,
my phone.
Welcome to night 2 of Fantasy Draft Warfare, the modern era fantasy draft. We had 20 rounds last week. We're going to go at least another 20 tonight. It's going to be chaos and madness of the greatest sort. My name is Chris, and I am joined, of course, by the good brother George. George, good evening, sir.
Good evening, sir. Christopher, you may be the brains of this operation, but I am the mouth of this operation. How was your week, my friend?
That you are. It's been a week. I am convinced that my now destroyed car is cursed, and I'm going to be really happy tomorrow when it gets towed away and I'm handed a check for $440 for it because, the thing has caused me more headaches after the fact of it being wrecked and destroyed than it ever did before. Isn't that a wonderful fucking thing? But yeah, we're onward and upward looking to happy times. How are you doing?
We have guests. I'm just peachy keen. I got a birthday dinner tomorrow for my sister.
Nice.
She's a member of a wine club, so we're going to get a wine tasting tomorrow night.
Good deal.
So
wine
stay tuned. Stay tuned to Twitter and Instagram at @GSavas, and maybe I'll do some drunken after hours tweeting.
Slightly inebriated George Savas.
And
right.
That's it. And then Tuesday's my birthday.
Nice.
So
happy
lady and I are getting barbecue, so I'm quite happy about that.
Barbecue's a good choice.
Birthday, George.
Yeah.
Happy birthday, Mr. President.
Thank you all. I survived. I'm almost survived 33, which puts me not in common with Jesus Christ.
Oh,
you know, I'm almost 34, which is a lot more than he can say.
Oh my God! Wow. And on that note, let's introduce our guests in reverse order from last week.
Good God!
This is apparently just going to stay off the rails the whole night. Biff, good evening, sir.
Good evening. I think.
How are you?
I am rolling. I am doing just fine.
Are you safe?
Yes, it was a little bit rougher than Florence, but it was out of here much quicker. So that was good. I'm just really here tonight to dispel the notion that I cried last week. The damn dirty liars that are spreading vicious lies about my tear ducts.
Chris,
I wouldn't say that there was crying, but there was definitely
there was bitching and moaning.
Yes,
but
there was a lot of bitching and moaning.
There wasn't crying.
Yeah. MDS. Good evening, sir.
Hi. Good morning. I'm Mr. Doctor Senju, also known as Mr.
Is your secret weapon still in the room, or has she left the premises?
She's left the premises. I just moved upstairs, so basically she's downstairs. I still can pull her out. It's not as if I can't. It's not as if I can't.
The invasion of the cute children to You Guys One Sport. It's a scary time. Don Sal, good evening, sir. How are you?
I'm good. I have to become an expert on the Cold War Dominican Republic in this weekend, so that'll be fun.
Yeah, history lessons. I love it. I friggin' love it.
Well,
right,
more for a giant historical paper I need to write that is staring me in the face, and I'm so freaking worried. But that's later.
You'll be fine.
That's later, yes.
You too this weekend, huh, pal? Yeah. I feel you. I got one due this weekend too. So
you are a smart man, Don Sal. You are also a smart man, Biff. I'm sure you guys will be just fine. Let us return, however, to the modern era fantasy draft, and
where Biff is shouting in triumphant return because he gets to pick first.
Yes, and I'm not going to bother recapping the boards. If you want to look at the boards, go back and look at them yourself. The link is in the video description down below. Click on it, take you to the Google Doc, read through the 20 rounds of insanity that we had last week. Biff, your first pick is up, and I'm just going to start typing it in while you talk about your special dispensation that we already discussed earlier today.
Yeah, I'm not gonna rehash the whole spiel that I went through because obviously it was successful because I'm gonna get my pick.
Yeah.
The unfortunate thing is I thought of an even better pick with my first one, but since everyone already knew what I was doing with the first pick, I'm gonna have to stick with it. Otherwise, I'm gonna lose him and I'm gonna look like a tremendous asshole.
Yes.
Shut up.
Wow. Yeah, like I said, it's going to stay off the rails.
MDS,
also,
you are an international treasure, my friend. Don't ever change.
Hello as well, yes. our friends in the chat. Takers Minion, Legends Lover, Tanya Rogers, Adam Rice. Good day.
I love it.
We got a full house, and it's going to be bananas.
Just taking my ball and going the freak home. No, I'm taking.
Go home.
Wait,
you're already home.
Yeah, we're already home.
I'm home and naked, MDS. Shut up. I'm taking Shawn Michaels. We decided that because Shawn Michaels, his match with Triple H against the Brothers of Destruction is official. He signed a new contract. He's going to be working more dates. He's coming out of retirement, and he's been working segments on television that we decided that Shawn Michaels would be eligible. And so I'm going to jump on it. I'm going to take the Heartbreak Kid. And in fairness, because of the spirit of the draft, I'm only taking post-2002 Shawn Michaels. I'm not taking the 90s version.
Better version?
I would say the better version is the 90s version, but I'm taking the 2002 to 2010 version, who is still good.
So you're not following George's example of thumbing your nose at the spirit of the draft.
No, I'm actually going to be a good drafter. So.
Okay, thanks.
Right.
I only did that twice.
Only twice.
Only twice. Yeah.
Only twice.
And really only once.
I'll excuse you on the Triple H one since it was 99. But yeah, the Jushin Liger 1991 to 1996.
In fairness to me, if you told me you can have like 2000 to 2003 Jushin Liger, I would have been happy. You know?
I mean, you can. So I'll change that right now for you.
Sure, why not?
All right, cool.
Make it
now. I don't have to give you shit for the rest of the night. Right?
Come on, Chris. We all know we're gonna give George some shit for the rest of the night.
Oh, we're all gonna give each other shit endlessly the whole night.
Hey, honestly, if you want to be completely on the up and up, you could easily just change Triple H's 99 to a 2000 because 2000's when he really
2000's the year. Yeah, 2000's it.
Yeah.
And there we go. George is in compliance with the spirit of the draft.
2000's fine. Hooray. It's basically 2000 until he rips his leg up in early 2001.
He kind of sucked in 99 in the summer. He got good in the fall, but...
Yeah, Austin wouldn't put him over at SummerSlam, so they had the weird one-day Mankind reign, and it was the heart of the Vince Russo, let's try to make China happen, and let's try to make Kane involved, even though he's still got his thing with X-Pac, and it's Vince Russo. So that's all I really need.
It's Vince Russo, so it's shit. That's all you really need to say.
Yeah.
All right,
not great. So
Shawn Michaels is off the board. Sal, you are up now.
This was actually not going to be my first pick until King of Pro Wrestling happened.
No. I mean, you got to do this. I know exactly.
I have to. For another double. They've teamed together at King of Pro Wrestling. The last two members of LIJ.
There you go.
Give me the Jet Black Death Mask Bushi and the newest member of Los Ingobernables de Japón. Give me Takagi Shingo, the Dragon.
Pick.
Yeah. And can I just interject and say, whoever wrote Shingo Takagi's intro music, I need them to just follow me around and play the soundtrack to my life. That guitar riff, it does things to my soul.
It's great.
That was just a great debut, and Claire was totally right. It was totally Takagi Shingo.
Yeah, good call by Rev Claire, and he definitely made himself made his presence known nice and early. He was the star of that match, and that was excellent stuff.
I was talking to an old friend and who's a huge Dragon Gate fan, and he told, and I was, because I don't know too much about it, and he's like, oh yeah, Takagi Shingo, absolute go, one of their best. So
absolutely great choice, fantastic, I love it.
George, I'm gonna let you pick the genre.
Oh, crap.
We're starting off with this already.
Yeah, well, I mean, I got 4 picks I want. I got my whole board open in front of me.
All right.
Do I pick a woman, a legend, a heavyweight, or a tag team?
Get another legend. I like you with your legends.
Don Sal, this pick is for you.
Okay.
Give me Negro Casas.
There he is.
Oh.
I was waiting for you to grab him.
Nice and easy call. One of even at whatever, what is he? 55, 56?
Yeah,
55.
He's still one of the best wrestlers in the world in terms of putting a match together.
Taking old man Casas from me, dude.
Yeah, Negro Casas.
What years of his career? Because he's got a lot to draw.
I mean, in the spirit of the rules, I guess I'll say 2000 to the present.
Yeah.
Even
it's a rare performer when you can say the whole period of time that's within the spirit of the draft. But Negro Casas
he's one of the 5 best luchadors of all time.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, especially among the non-juniors.
Yeah,
he's been great since the 1980s. He's got this kind of grit that's kind of hard to put into words on a podcast. Just go watch him. Mm-hmm. But he stands out the more you watch him. He's still going strong in CMLL like he has been for my entire life, and I'm not being hyperbolic.
Yeah.
He is a legend and a joy to watch, and I hope he keeps wrestling forever because I don't want to picture a wrestling world without Negro Casas as part of it.
You're right. You are. Good choice. Mm-hmm. All right. My first pick of night 2. Biff, you thought you had a controversial pick that you needed special dispensation for. Well, I had a pick that I've noticed a lot of people, everybody else has been shying away from with good reason, because probably not in the spirit of the draft. But you know what? Fuck you. It's my show. It's within the letter of the law of the draft rules, and I'm freaking doing it. So we are going to go to a gentleman who has been an absolute star for many years, a veteran of the business. Doesn't give a shit about gimmicks or characters or any sort of portrayal, because all he has to do is just get in the ring and start hitting you, and everybody loves him. He doesn't care about what you're going to say on the mic, what kind of flippy-do nonsense you're going to pull in the ring, what sort of muscles you got. He doesn't give a shit about any of that, because all he wants to do is be a wrestler. More specifically, the wrestler. Give me Katsuyori Shibata.
I gotta protest this, man.
Not a retirement match.
Yeah,
not
but
a retirement match.
He's not training to be active. He hasn't wrestled in a year and a half.
Speaking of, didn't George? I'm pretty sure you asked him the Twitter stuff about picking him, and we said no.
Yeah.
Wait, did we?
Someone did.
I started it.
Senju asked. And we said no.
Okay, well then never mind. Okay, if we already decided that, I just completely forgot them. Whatever. Fine.
This is a democracy. If everyone else wants to put him on the board, I'm not going to lose sleep over it. But if we're putting this to a vote, then I am a no vote for Katsuyori Shibata. As sad as it makes me seem. Well, I mean, you have to go back. You can
if we already decided, then you know what? Then I'm just an idiot and I've forgotten. I'm sorry, but that's fine. I'll just take him right off the top of my board, and I'll go to the next name, which is perfectly fine. I've got an equally florid and exciting description for him. Yeah. This is a guy who has
always have equally florid and descriptive.
Hell yeah, you know me. I love going off the chain with my command of the English language. That's what I do. This is a guy who has been a star from up and down the coast of the United States to all over the world. He gets in the ring and wows you every single time, because you never expect him to do what he can do, and he still freaking does it. Most days you'll see him wearing a singlet. On rare occasions, you'll see him wearing a jail suit and a mask. And whether he's giving you a tour of the islands or making you feel the wrath of the gods, you are going to believe in him. Give me Jeff Cobb.
No. You can take Shibata. Take Shibata. Please take Shibata. God damn it.
Cobb off the board.
No.
Chris, I've said this before, and if the merch table's any indication, one of the nicest guys you'll ever meet.
Yes.
Very engaging and friendly, and takes pictures and shoots the shit, and I wish him nothing but the best in his wrestling career, because he's so easy to cheer for.
Yeah, dude's a freaking amazing talent.
That's a great pick. That's a great pick, man.
Yeah. Thank you.
Akers Vinion in the chat can confirm that my next pick was literally going to be Jacob. So
well,
he can confirm that. So
I mean, if you would let me take Shibata, I was just taking him on the next come around.
On the comeback.
Yeah, on the comeback.
It would be a little bit more painful on the next one. Yeah.
So
all right, MDS 2 picks.
Oh wow! Congratulations. We already listened to someone cry, and it's not even 10 minutes in.
Nobody has cried here.
I'd like to
quote,
think this whole MDS versus Biff thing is just them fighting over Taker's love.
Pretty much.
Quite frankly.
Pretty much.
it's like Eddie versus Ray for Dominic. Only Dominic is a 55-year-old hotel worker.
This is why I don't get into these things over George, because I know where George's
I know. Okay.
George's loyalties lies with whoever's feeding him.
I got 2 picks.
Yeah.
One of them, considering the fact that Sal, you brought this up, is actually going to be something that Taker loves. I'm taking The Undertaker.
Taking The Undertaker.
Great pick.
Finally.
Poor Biff. We're screwing him again.
You know what? I think y'all made me choose first just to fucking
What years are you taking? I'm assuming this is going to be American Badass Taker. So what?
American Badass Taker 2000.
What?
Yeah, hang on. American Badass was on 2000.
2000, like 03?
03, yeah. 2003, 04.
Yeah,
Okay,
so gave back to Deadman at like
way
04.
up to 2018. Let's start from 2003 way up to 2018.
Oh, so you want the Deadman? You want the return of the Deadman?
You even want the crappy post concussion post WrestleMania 30 Taker? Who's been slugging it?
No, that one's really slow.
Like 03 to like 13.
Yeah, that's what you want. You want 03 to 13. Yeah,
13. Yeah.
Because once he took those 3 F5s, it was never the same after that. So
his entrance still remains the same, but his wrestling acumen.
It really is badass to see live.
Yeah.
Yes,
it really is something. It really is something else live. MDS, your second pick.
Second pick.
My second pick, one of the members of NXT UK, Charlie Morgan.
Nice, excellent young choice. She's a star. What year? She's the last 2 years? Because that's when she's really started to come on.
Let's go to the last 2 years. Yeah, let's go to the last 2 years because
yes, congratulations! You made a pick that doesn't make me want to kill you. Good job.
Well, let's see if I can change that.
When the undertone is, I'm going to kill you, MDS.
Yeah.
See, the only person I like right now is Sal. He's only screwed me once. Everybody else has got at least 5.
You're keeping track on how many people screwing you over?
I've got the board open. I see everybody that was on my list.
You're actually keeping names on your board even after they get...
No. I've got the board open.
That's quite the level of vindictiveness that I'm not used to.
I love it. I approve.
Dude, I've got the Google draft board open. I see the draft boards that everyone is taking.
I know. I'm talking about your board. Like, how do you remember everybody that was on your board without, like, having not deleted them?
Because when they get taken, I just put a cross through them. I don't delete them off.
Okay. See, I just delete them straight from my other Google Doc that's over here on the other side.
I've got a list of 60 people between tag teams, men's singles, and cruiserweights. And out of the 60 names, I was able to get like 10. Everybody else got drafted. So.
Well, you got another 18 rounds to go. So keep your spirits high, Biff.
All right. So who's the one who screwed you over the most?
That's you by far, you little prick.
Wow. Okay, let's calm it down. Calm it down, Biff. I'm dipping back into my Twitch again. You need to calm down.
Oh God! Now we're getting dad Twitch, Chris.
Serenity now.
Yeah.
Dad Twitch.
Yeah. All right. Let's.
Chris acts like a dad on his Twitch.
Yeah. Sometimes I do. Sometimes.
MDS knows that I love him. He's one of my coolest friends on here. So.
Yeah.
All right. Let's go back to ye old American indie circuit.
Yes.
This next pick. I drafted earlier on night 1. I drafted this guy's best friend / greatest rival. And the two of them have put on absolutely breathtaking matches from the armories in Florida to the VFWs in California to the nightclubs in Boston and everywhere in between. And this particular gentleman is another eye-catching performer that wows you with what he can do in the ring that you would never expect someone like him to do. And although he has been maintaining a somewhat low profile down in Winter Park, Florida for the past few months, you can bet that once he makes his true high-profile debut on NXT TV, you will be highly impressed with what he can do. Gentlemen, feast your eyes on Donovan Dijak.
Nice
pick.
Donovan Dijakovic.
Yeah,
Otherwise, no. But I'm taking Donovan Dijak because Donovan Dijakovic hasn't really done anything of note recently. But Dijak and Keith Lee have been amazing tag team partners. They've been amazing rivals. And yeah, if I ever need to have a heater match, just put the two of them in the ring and tell them, go 20 minutes, have fun. And they'll put on 5-star spectacular. So we'll take it.
Dude, you should seriously have Keith Lee and Dijak take on like Jeff Cobb and Kevin Steen. I would pay money to see that match. So.
That's the plan, because I mean, with Cobb in there as well, and I mean, younger Kevin Steen, just like 4 guys who look like super heavyweights, just flying all over the place, doing wacky shit is going to be awesome.
That's a sexy pick.
Yeah,
that's a sexy pick. So.
All right, George.
MDS.
Yes, sir.
Do I draft a woman, another legend, a regular men's wrestler, or a tag team?
You know what? Go regular tag team.
Oh,
men's tag
okay. One of my favorite acts on the indies. It's actually a trio. They have wrestled before as a trio, and they have wrestled as a tag team. Give me the team of Ohio versus everybody.
OI4K.
Jake and Dave Christ and Sammy Callahan.
That's a great pick. I was thinking of taking the Christs without Sammy because I hate Sammy Callahan, but that's awesome. That's an awesome.
I mean, I'll get him for free, so there's value there.
Get him for free.
I wouldn't take him on his own, but I figured as a throw-in,
Yeah.
But Jake and Dave Christ, 2 guys who are just batshit crazy.
Yeah.
Do cool stuff, and it's been fun watching them develop. I've been watching them in AEW on and off for about 4 or 5 years now. It's been fun watching them turn into wrestlers with a capital W.
Are we referring to them as their OI4K years or OVE years?
Make it OVEs. Let's say 16 make it 16 to the present, thereabouts.
Okay, there you go. Yeah. OVE.
Because, the ones on Impact wrestled LAX in the tables match, and all that stuff. Yeah.
They're cool. They're okay. They're good. They're very good.
There we go.
But yeah.
Yeah, I like them. I like them a lot.
I dig it.
Yeah. George.
Oh.
George. Let's stay in AAW because I feel like rating your home promotion.
Please.
A little bit. I'm not just gonna, but you see, in order to take your AAW guy, I need to go to Noah and pick a tag team that was kind of thrown together. Give me the former AAW heavyweight champ, ACH, and his then tag partner in Pro Wrestling Noah's Junior Tag League, the new Bone Soldier, Taiji Ishimori.
Oh, nice. Solid pick.
2 really awesome juniors right there.
Yeah.
That is a stellar choice. And getting them as a tag team too. What year was that? When year did that happen?
They won their tag league in 2016. That tag league in 2016. So give me both of them from like 2016 to present.
Okay. Good deal. I like it. Yep. I mean, they won't tag together now, obviously, but but still is an awesome tag team to make. I like it a lot.
Oh yeah. Well, I just followed the MDS logic since he took a tag team that had disbanded in DIY. I figured they were still legit because they're both still active.
Yeah, well, we had that too with the American Wolves on Team Biff. So yeah, that's a thing. Yeah. And that's something that's actually capitalized as well because I had both of them on my list as single stars. So taking them as doubly screw some people. So
yeah. See, that's one of the things I remembered. I was going through making my list. I'm like, oh yeah, these 2 teams. I better steal them both.
That's an interesting.
And you just found this out now.
And definitely better than the New Japan alternative of ACH and Ryusuke Taguchi. I like that.
Oh no!
I do like. What are they? Funky Future or Super 69? They're Super 69.
Super 69. Funky Future.
I do like them, but
yeah. All right, Biff.
Yes. Let's see here. Okay. And Taker knows what I was going to do with the Jeff Cobb pick. I actually had an idea for a stable in my promotion, and unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to put Cobb in it, but I will be able to get the other big star that I wanted to put in there. I'm going to Lucha Underground, which admittedly I don't have.
I'm just deleting this row from my draft board right now.
Huge pool of knowledge from, but I wanted this duo. It's a wrestler and a manager. I'm taking Mil Muertes with Katrina.
Nice.
Okay.
Excellent choice.
That's good. That's really good.
Almas, Andrade Cien Almas, and Mil Muertes are going to form the backbone of this little stable. I miss Jeff Cobb. I wish I could have gotten Matanza. But you know what? It is what it is. I'm very happy with Mil Muertes and Katrina.
That's 2014 to present because he's been with Lucha Underground since the beginning, season 1. So no more Mil Muertes or Ricky Banderas, for those of you that know that he just signed on with AAA as Ricky Banderas once again. So no, CMLL, not AAA. He left AAA and joined CMLL. That's what it was. Anyway, second pick.
Okay, this one is going to be this one's going to go back a ways. This was one of my favorite tag teams from Ohio Valley Wrestling that never got a chance to really break out on the main roster because each individual performer came up as a single. But both have had exceptional careers, one more so than the other, but they're both currently, somewhat active with the company if you consider Brock Lesnar going 2 or 3 times a year as active. But I'm taking, as a tag team unit, the Minnesota Stretching Crew, Brock Lesnar and Shelton Benjamin.
Ooh,
nice.
I'm going to pair those two up, and it's going to make up for the lack of established tag teams to have what really I think could have been really an exceptional tag team. They were really great in Ohio Valley.
All right. So in what year was that?
Let's just go ahead and get Brock and Shelton from 2001 to the present, because they both had a long career. Brock, she would have to break it up because he had the absence for UFC and football, but you could basically take both of them from about 2001 because they were both in the Ohio Valley Wrestling system at that point. So.
Nice. I dig it. I dig it a lot.
I like that pick. I had Brock on my board, but I didn't think to pair him with Shelton Benjamin. That's smart.
I was surprised you hadn't taken Brock yet, George, given your unblocked love for the man. He was the when I did my foursome, he was the man. If someone had said take the men's singles wrestler, it would have been Brock. Good choice. Yeah. But it worked out all right for Biff.
Yeah, it
is.
Yes. Let's keep it with my AAW rating because, I haven't seen much of them, but I've seen a lot of their stars in other promotions, namely Evolve. And this guy, he's a high flyer from AAW. One of the best damn high flyers I've ever seen. He teams with a group known as the Skulk. Give me AR Fox.
AR Fox.
Great pick.
That's a really good pick, dude.
Great pick.
All right. 2000. How long has he been around? Because I feel like
longer than you think.
I was gonna say I feel like he's been around for a long time, but he only just recently started to get his break in. So we'll say
he debuted in 2007, but
Jesus.
I know. Give me him from 2016 on. I feel like that's when he really.
That sounds about right.
That's fair, yeah, because that's about when he started to really make his break. Nice, good choice, George.
Who is not? I've asked Chris and I've asked MDS. Sal.
Yes.
Keep it real easy. Do I pick a woman? Do I pick a man?
Pick a woman.
Okay. Well, I'm going to cheat a little. I'm picking a tag team.
All right.
Okay.
We talked about this group on an episode of Connoisseurs of Wrestling, which you can listen to Monday nights, 7 Central.
Great.
Give me the Divas of Doom. Beth Phoenix and Natty Neidhart.
Legends Lover is cheering over in the chat right now.
Legends Lover, that's for you. Beth Phoenix. Give me Beth Phoenix and Natty Neidhart. I mean, 2000.
Strong value pick, dude.
Yeah, I like it a lot. I like it a lot. I think I was going to have a Beth Phoenix Brock Lesnar power duo if Brock was around, just blowing shit up. But instead, I'll just have Beth Phoenix just throw around one of the Young Bucks for the heat. You know, because that'll be fun. That'll be fun. Beth Phoenix just flinging Nick Jackson into oblivion is going to make me happy.
I like it. I like it a lot.
Wow.
Let's pick them in their primes. Let's say 2010 to 13.
All right, good deal.
Kind of when they were together, you know?
You should totally have Beth Phoenix and Chris Hero pair up.
That would be fun.
That would be hilarious.
That'll be great.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So.
All right. Time for me to start dropping names to get people angry, because that's just what I have to do now. MDS, this one's for you. We're going back to Joshi. We're going back to my Joshi fandom here.
We're also.
I've talked about this woman on the show before as someone that is highly unknown, but should be much better known. She's incredibly skilled in the ring and great babyface personality.
Mm-hmm.
If Arisa Nakajima could be known as the unknown Io Shirai, then this woman could be called the unknown Kairi Hojo. Give me from Seedling the samurai warrior Hikaru Shida.
Okay, take her.
You didn't want her? I'm shocked. I love Hikaru Shida, and you should love her.
Well,
too.
I have even if I'm a little miffed, I think she's one of the better. You can say she's one of the better up and coming talents.
Mm-hmm.
And I think people billing her as the next Kairi Hojo is somewhat. Don't jump your gun on a little bit too early. Japanese folks like to jump on the gun a little bit too early, but usually
I've seen her stuff that she's done in the American Indies, and it's pretty damn good.
It's beautiful.
Yeah,
can't really complain about it either because.
I did a match of the week one week. It was her versus Athena. No, it's her versus Evie. That was what it was.
Okay.
And it was an amazing freaking match. So well deserved pick in my opinion. Maybe a little bit of a reach, but I don't care.
Okay.
MDS, 2 picks, please.
2 picks. Okay. Tricky to pick. Mm-hmm. Well, considering that you started the train, let's continue on the train of Joshi's.
Mm-hmm.
I'll be gentle.
But I'm going to go a little bit weirder again. Because we're going to DDT. Yeah, we're going back to DDT Pro Wrestling. And we're going one of the name I'm going to fish is the only woman in there, I believe. Let's take Saki Akai.
Saki Akai?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. That is quite a pick.
That's a name.
Quite a pick.
Mm-hmm.
What years are you taking her for? Because
let's take. I don't want to cross on. A lot of things. So let's just take on 2013 and continue on.
Yeah, good choice.
Good choice.
All right. Next.
Okay, and then from the weirdness of DDT, let's get back to Stardom in a way.
Okay.
Because there's not many names that jump out from the list anymore, right? Because we've already taken a lot.
Oh, there are a lot of names that jump out of the list at me, but that's all.
That's you because you already taken ZK. We've already taken people like Arisa Nakajima off the board as well and whatnot. So
yeah.
So
I may have done that.
I'm going to take a very lesser known name, and she's one of the champions in Stardom. Let's take Maria Pachi or Mariela Balbuena.
Nice.
That's a good pick, dude. That's a very good pick.
She still is holding the high speed championship.
Yeah, she is high speed champion of Stardom.
But she hasn't been back there for quite a while.
But she is the champ.
She is still the champ.
Pretty weird. Just because she won it last year, I think, August 2017, and what the hell is she doing? Not defending anything.
She's back. She's hanging out back in AAA right now.
Yeah. She's just chilling.
Mm-hmm.
But in any case, those are 2 of my takes. So,
all right, what years from Maria Pachi, who's got a very long career to draw from?
Yes. Ooh.
I mean, you got you can go all the way back into her AAA days back. She started in AAA back in 2007.
Yeah,
so you got quite a long body of work to choose from.
Quite a long body of work. You know what? Let's start. Okay, you know what? Let's start off with 2007.
All right, all the way to present.
Way back in, all the way to the present. Back when she was in Lucha Libre, AAA, of course.
Good choice. I dig it. I like it a lot.
Awesome.
All right, Sal, this one's for you.
Oh,
okay.
Uh-oh.
We're going to take a tag team here. Two gentlemen who really just love inflicting pain on people and are really good at it. Really freaking good at it.
Mm-hmm.
And they don't care who you are. They don't care if you're some Flippy Dude Jr. or a 350-pound super heavyweight. They'll get in your face all the same, and they'll still just punch you in the mouth because that's what they do. They've had stellar, long-lasting indie careers, and even if they are being horribly, horribly underutilized in NXT, I still love them. Give me the team of Oni Lorcan and Danny Burch.
Oh, that hurts so bad.
God damn it.
Oh, that hurts.
I'm surprised that these two names have been surviving for 20+ draft picks.
Yeah. They need a name for their team really badly. Let me just say. I know we've got Oni rules, but obviously, and the whole one finger point thing, but
one finger point.
Yeah.
One finger death match.
I don't know. I don't know what they're gonna do. Come up with a name for your team, please. But yeah, we're taking Oni and Danny.
Oni Lorcan and Danny Burch. Nice.
I commend you. I commend you on the pick. That was on my short list of tag teams. That's a great pick.
Thank you. George.
Biff, you get a choice.
Oh, God.
A woman, a legend, a man, or a tag team.
If I tell you what I choose, will you actually choose that, or are you going to screw me and do like a swerve?
Yes, I will choose it.
So what are the options?
A woman, a man, a legend, a male legend, or a tag team. A men's tag team.
Let's do the male legend because that's the safest from my board coming up.
Maybe, but I chose his rival a few picks ago. So give me Atlantis.
Nice. I was waiting for him to show up.
I mean,
that's a name that has been floating for a while.
Everything I said about Negro Casas, you say about Atlantis, only not better because it's hard to be bet. It's
step down. It's the other side of the coin, is what
exactly.
It is.
So give me Atlantis, and I will. This is another run, don't walk to the podium to turn my little draft card in because Atlantis is, the man. He's so awesome. Still over. Has had a huge, long track record of putting asses in the seats. And Biff, we got to do a lucha show sometime down the line. Maybe even like a lucha month sometime down the line.
So also 2000 to 2018.
Yeah, sure. Why not? I'll take it. I'll take it.
The whole career is great.
Yeah.
He's been wrestling way longer than 2000, but
we'll start at 2000.
He debuted. My sister, who's older than me, he debuted even before my sister was born. June 12th, 1983 was his debut. My sister was born in November of 83. So yeah.
He's older than I am.
Yeah.
And I'll be 34 in a couple days. So yeah, he's awesome.
Yeah. So all right. Sal.
Yeah, let's stop rating George's home promotion for a minute or two.
I appreciate that.
Yeah, but let's instead rate your favorite cruiser, Buddy Murphy.
Oh, no, that's a good one.
That's a really good one. Talk about an untapped gem.
That match. Did you watch that match, Sal, at the Australia show?
Yeah,
dude. Watch currently minted cruiserweight champ too.
Yeah, watch the match at the Australia show. It's very, very good.
It's very, very good.
Oh.
Sorry, Biff.
Biff is having the vapors.
Oh, no, that's, he wasn't my next pick. He was on my short list. And I'm going to have to change up my plans here a little bit, unfortunately, as a result, because while I would have loved to have gotten Buddy Murphy, I'm going to have to go and get Cedric Alexander.
Yeah, he's on my board.
Because he is, I'm not just playing the Homer card because he's from my hometown. He's legitimately one of the most talented performers in WWE.
Absolutely.
And he is absolutely worthy. He should have been off the board before now.
Yeah.
Quite frankly. He really should have.
Undoubtedly.
But I got to go ahead and jump up and get him right now because I don't want to miss him.
Yep. Good choice.
Now this next pick, this is tough. And George will know immediately who I'm going to take because I talked with him about it on Monday. I wanted to go into Joshi Puro because I have all long been a fan. I'm going to go into a promotion that hasn't really been touched all that much in the draft so far. I want to go to Ice Ribbon.
Nice.
And I am taking Manami Toyota's hand-picked successor. I am taking Tsukasa Fujimoto.
God damn it!
Strong pick.
That was. She's on my board. She is in my top 10 right now. I wanted her so badly. Oh my god, that is.
When I saw when Shida and Akai and Mary Apache went, I knew that my chances were dwindling.
Because we're slowly starting to take people. We're slowly starting to dive into
current Ice X Infinity champion, the lead belt in Ice Ribbon, and the upside on this also, and the reason why I was going to take her. George took Madison Eagles, and MDS took Mercedes Martinez as to train the next generation of performers. And Tsukasa Fujimoto is actually also a trainer at Ice Ribbon's dojo and has trained several of their performers over the course of her career, and is
she is dramatically underrated compared to some of the others from the Joshi scene right now. So
even at the age of 35, she is still one of the top performers in the entire business.
So glad to get her.
Great pick. If I commend you, and at the same time, I hate you.
See, I can screw over people too.
You can. Well done.
Well
done. Well,
seeing as how the women, all the great women, are going down pretty fast, and Chris probably has the rest of them all lined up. I feel like I need to make my move now.
Yay!
Give me Rachel Evers.
Nice.
Okay.
AKA Rachel Ellering.
Yeah, she really impressed me in the Mae Young, and she's one of the hot names on the indies. So, I mean,
I'm going to put her as Rachel Ellering because she has a longer body of work for the indies.
All right.
So, she got started in 2015, I think. So, do you want just everything from her?
Yeah.
Yeah, good choice. Great choice. She's going to, if she doesn't get signed soon, WWE are doing it wrong, or she just doesn't want to go follow her father's footsteps, which I respect.
Yeah.
George.
Chris.
Yeah.
Your choices. You ready?
Yeah.
A men's single, a women's single, a men's trio, or a men's tag team of just two?
Take a woman. I'm going to regret this choice, but take a woman.
Okay. This is a potential pick in that I see maybe not. It's a kind of a lump of clay that can be molded into a beautiful statue. Maybe the statue isn't quite there yet, but all the raw talent and especially the charisma are there. Give me Bianca Belair.
Nice.
Very good pick.
Great.
I think the world of her. I think she has all the tools to be incredibly successful 18 months from now, 24 months from now, down the line. She's going to school with Madison Eagles for a long time.
She may
Madison, turn this person into someone great.
She may have the most potential of any woman in the entire WWE system.
She may have the most potential of any woman in the entire world.
That is a lot.
Sky is the limits for her.
Yeah.
And I'm very happy to get her this late in the process.
Great choice. Great choice. All right. If there's one thing that I'm missing from my promotion right now, and I'm missing some grapple fuck.
Yes,
really missing some grapple fuck. So we've got to fix that over these next few picks.
Really? Okay.
Let's get started with that right now.
Grapple fucks.
Yeah, we need to get the grapple fuck. We need to get the grapple fuck on, and since a lot of the great names of the grapple fuck have already left, we're gonna. What? You've never heard us use that term before on this show?
It's just such a great term.
It is. It's a great term, and thank you, George, for being the first one to use it and get me to start using it too.
You know, I'm a man of many talents, my friend.
You are. All right, so we're gonna go over to Europe. A guy who got his start in Europe, I should say.
Yep. Okay.
Started out in a tag team.
Yeah.
And then joined a stable and started excelling as a single star.
Yeah.
Made a huge name for himself.
Yeah.
Eventually, and surprisingly, winning the WXW Unified World Wrestling title.
Nice.
Okay. And held the title for a short period of time before being defeated by his greatest rival. And then stepped away from WXW and made his way across the ocean. You see him now in NXT making his TV debut against the prospect with a much higher record, much higher prestige. And not only did he come out of that match getting the lion's share of the praise, but he also came out of that match making perhaps the bigger impression than the guy who was billed as the top star. He is known now by his real name, Marcel Bartel, but I'm taking Axel Dieter Jr. from WXW.
Solid pick. I like it.
Yeah. Former guy in Ring Kampf and one of the best in-ring technicians that you will ever find. I will put him in the ring against any grappling specialist and expect it to come out as an amazing match.
Axel Dieter Jr. Always.
Mr. Senju, Doctor Senju, excuse me. You went to school to earn that doctorate. Far be it for me to take it away from you.
That's Mr. Doctor to you.
Mr. Doctor. 2 picks for the class.
2 picks for the class. Let's see. Okay, considering that we're playing the game, let's go with tags. And since Sal already know my tactic for this, they're already tagged. I'm going to go down to, say, a certain independent wrestling promotion called Dragon Gate USA.
Okay.
Way back in 2009.
Ooh.
I'm going to go to a small stable called Ronin.
Oh, I really like where this is going already.
I'm going to take the 2 people who form 2/3 of Ronin. One of them already took.
Yeah.
Already took Johnny Gargano. I'm going to take Chuck Taylor and Rich Swann.
Oh, great.
That's
Chuck Taylor, man. That's a strong one.
That's tight.
A veteran hand who does his job, never complains about it because it's a job, and always gets high praise, even though he doesn't get the credit that he deserves. Chuck Taylor, of course.
Yes.
And Rich Swann, of course, his body of work speaks for itself. So.
Yes.
And considering that, I think I remember someone took Willie Mack.
No.
Oh,
yours?
Damn.
You know what? Yeah, let's take Willie Mack too.
Let's take
Willie Mack too.
That's a great shout. I put him on my board literally today.
That's great. I like Willie Mack a lot. He's got it. He's got it. We talk about it. He's got it.
He got it. He
really does.
And I really respect the way Swan actually called Willie Mack out when people say that. No, I don't believe that should be Rich Swann's pick for his partner. But no, Willie Mack is Willie Mack. So yeah, let's put the name on the board. Willie Mack as my second pick.
What 2010 on? You think? When he started in PWG?
Yeah, I think 2010. Yeah, I think 2010. 2010.
Good choice. Good call. All right. We're not done with the grapple fuck. We're going to continue with the grapple fuck. And,
Continue on.
We're going to grab a guy who is very recently broken out in a huge way. He was always kind of a mainstay in the indie scene, but never really pushed himself forward until the early parts of 2017, he broke away from the faction that he was in with Evolve and became an absolute tour de force in that ring.
Is this your revenge for me taking Doom Patrol?
It might be. This guy has put on 5-star matches with the likes of Kyle O'Reilly and Zack Sabre Jr. and Tracy Williams. Give me Fred Yehi.
Oh, Yehi. Oh,
Yehi!
Oh, Yehi. Another one of those up and coming. Another one of those names that you should keep an eye on. So
yeah, this guy is going to be a star for years to come, and he's also an incredibly gracious guy. Meeting him back at Evolve Progress last summer, incredibly nice dude. Wonderful, wonderful guy.
Awesome.
Love Fred Yehi. All right, George.
Do I sell?
Yes.
Do I draft a men's tag team, a men's trio, which is separate, or just a regular man, single?
I'll probably regret this, but go for the trio.
No, don't tell him that. There's only so many trios left, and I know one of them that I've got on my board next.
Well, for your sake, my friend, hopefully it was the Lucha House Party.
Yeah, it was Lucha House Party.
Well, the Lucha House Party. I've been raving. 205 Live's great television, guys, and if you don't watch it, you should.
Dorados.
And they are, and as the opening match crowd heaters, they're a lot of
good.
fun. They're great.
Yeah, they're a lot of
fun. I find any 3 men on my roster, throw them out there for 8 minutes, and all of a sudden the crowd's ready to rock and roll.
I like it. Great choice. I'm jealous that you got them, but great choice.
So who made that choice for you? Who'd you ask for?
That was Sal. You're next, Biff. You're picking next for me.
Thanks, Sal.
Sorry, Ben.
Well, Sal, now it's your draft. So
well, let's stick with the 2 previous themes of trios and grapple fuck, and let's stay in 205 Live and go with the trio of Drew Gulak, Brian Kendrick, and Jack Gallagher.
Nice.
My dog just stabbed like a mother.
Nice.
I freaking love Drew Gulak for a better 205 Live.
Drew
Gulak was on my board. Drew Gulak was on my board, so yeah.
Oh yeah, Drew Gulak's great. He's gonna be a breakout, I feel.
Great
so good.
All right, Biff, 2 picks.
God. Well, you're gonna have to hang on a second because literally both of my next picks just went. So
his board is on the floor now.
Yeah, I'm not mad. I'm disappointed. I need a tag team. I need tag team goodness here. And to my knowledge, I'm looking over the draft board. Some of their partners have been taken, but I don't see them having been taken. And if they have been taken, I'm going to be embarrassed. But in the interest of getting one of the better tag teams out there, give me the I just heard a weird noise. The Killer Elite Squad.
Nice.
I want the Killer Elite Squad of Davey Boy Smith Jr. and Lance Archer.
Good names.
Human piece of shit, Lance Archer, by the way. I will never let that go, by the way, for the record. I will never let that go. But yes. How long have they been around for? It's been a long time.
They started that's a good question. I know that he was in Archer was in TNA for a little while before he made the jump. I would say probably just to be on the safe side.
Got started in 2012 is what.
Yeah, 2011 and 2012 is when they kind of came into being. So
yeah,
let's just say 2012 to the present, I guess.
All right, good choice.
Now, this name stuns me. It literally stuns me that I don't see him on anyone's board right now. I don't know how he made it this far. It might be because he's, kind of taken a semi-active role in wrestling. He's got a lot of side projects. He runs an orphanage down in Mexico right now.
Oh, yeah. How did we pass him?
I don't know how y'all fuckers missed this one. I'm taking El Generico / Sami Zayn.
Nice. I'm going to put it as Sami Zayn.
Yeah, that's perfectly fine. Let's get Sami Zayn in the NXT / Ring of Honor years here, just to give this peak.
2012 to
let's bump it down a little bit to maybe 2010 to 2015.
All right.
That'll get some El Generico years in there, and it'll also give me his prime NXT years.
Yeah.
So, thanks, guys. Appreciate it.
You're welcome.
Love you, Biff.
For the record, Biff, Taker suggested him, and I was just like, I don't think I'm going to be able to fit him in on my board before somebody else grabs him, so I just didn't even bother putting him up there. So, good choice.
Who do I go with?
Go with anybody else.
All right, I need some more women on my roster for my women's tag teams. I only have like 5 of them. That's not enough for a division. This is mainly just to get some body. Well, one of them's good. The other one's just because I need the body, quite frankly.
Okay.
Give me the Bellas.
The Bella Twins.
Ooh.
Yeah, Nikki Sawa's good. Bree sucks, but like it's a tag fed, so Nikki can just carry her. So
Bree can be the face in peril. There you go.
Yeah.
They've got a long
face in peril is just not throw a single move.
Yes.
Yes.
So, what do you want? Like, do you? I'm guessing you want the recent years because that's when Nikki's been like actually good. So, like, 2015 onward. Or
2016.
Yeah.
That's a very narrow landing strip that you have to navigate there, pal.
Well, yeah, no, I know, but I mean, Nikki's
insert joke about
good,
landing strips here. Anyway, George.
Oh man.
Mm-hmm.
I got a lot of names, and they're all the same genre, so I can't even play my little game. So I guess I just have to pick somebody.
Yeah.
I'm going to go... You know what? We talked about grapple fuckers.
Mm-hmm.
This next pick is most certainly not a grapple fucker. He is as far from a grapple fucker as you can get. Give me Nick Gage.
Nice.
Oh, that is a good pick.
Violence incarnate, Nick Gage.
Nick Gage, just an absolute force of nature. Post his quote comeback, close quote. So 2015 to present, after he got released from, he was no longer a guest of the state of New Jersey.
What did he get arrested for?
He robbed the bank. He robbed the bank. Yeah. Robbed the bank, and then he went and robbed the bank, and then he took the money to Atlantic City and gambled. And you know what? I can't sit here with a straight face and say I wouldn't do the same thing if I encountered $5,000. So you do you, Nick. You do you. Yeah, he is a. I saw him WrestleMania weekend. He is just. I talk all the time about you can't keep your eyes off certain people.
Yeah,
you can't keep your eyes off Nick Gage. He's not polished, but that's the fun. I mean, he is authentic. You know, in a business of fake, he is most certainly not. So that is my pick.
Good choice.
Christopher.
Yes, I am gonna go back to stables here. It's been a while since I've taken one, so I'm gonna grab a stable here. Stable that consists of 3 gentlemen that have been rising stars and don't get nearly the credit they deserve. We're taking a pair of former Progress Tag Team Champions and a workhorse of the American Indie Circuit with the coolest name in all of wrestling. I am taking the Calamari Catch Kings, CCK, Chris Brooks, Kid Lycos, and Jonathan Gresham.
Damn.
Nice moves.
Yeah, I love these guys. Lycos, I'm gonna try to keep Lycos healthy. It's so hard to keep Lycos healthy, but when
it's a lost cause.
When he is on point, oh boy, is he on point!
Is he on point? Yeah. Nice.
I'm gonna grab all 3 of them because why the hell not?
Calamari.
All right, MDS.
Okay. You know what? I'm gonna go right along Sal's train. Let's pick more women.
Okay.
One of them. Let's go delve into a little bit into a more kind of say. You could say delve into. I'm gonna go raid. What was it again? Biff's territory again, and take Tsukushi.
Like who? What?
What?
A wrestler named Tsukushi. Tsukushi.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Trained herself by Emi Sakura herself. So.
Okay.
Number 1.
Okay.
Yeah. And the other one would be Millie McKenzie.
Nice.
Mm-hmm.
One half of the Bruiser mates. I love Millie.
That's a very good pick for this late.
She's a great young talent. She is going to be a star for decades.
Mm-hmm.
What years did you want for Tsukushi, who started in 2010?
Take 2010 because her body of work mostly does start in 2010 or 2009 actually, starting from Ice Ribbon. So,
according to the wiki, her debut was January 16, 2010. But I could be wrong.
Roughly so. Yeah, roughly so.
We'll just say
let's go with that.
Let's
see.
George, this next pick is for you.
Oh, my man.
I know how much you love guys that can get real heel heat. This guy is everything The Miz wishes he could be and more. A guy who has risen like a freaking shot in the American Indies and is incredibly adept at making everyone hate his guts. And they will boo him to no end faster than you can say, get a shorter name, you idiot. And he has a hot-ass manager to boot that will make you hate her just as much. MJF Maxwell Jacob Friedman.
Damn it!
Yeah. His manager
The last real
MLW,
heel.
Arya Blake.
The last real heel. My man, MJF.
I have to
Just
admit,
an absolute son of a bitch in the best way.
Yep.
Exactly.
Like I said, everything The Miz wishes he could be.
Another one names on my list, but
Great name, Chris. Great name.
I love that man.
Mr. Kensington.
Mr. Kensington.
Choices. I'm drafting an American. I'm drafting an American man. But I'm gonna give you 4 choices.
4.
Do I draft an American indie? Do I draft an American WWE wrestler? Do I draft an American who wrestles in Mexico? Do I draft an American who wrestles in Japan?
Let's do the WWE wrestler because neither of those would jeopardize my picks.
I am. We talked about this gentleman on Tuesday. I am one of the few fans of his left. I enjoy his in-ring style.
Mm-hmm.
He has the most protected finisher in the past 15 years. Give me Randy Orton.
Yeah.
That's a nice pick for this late because that's
late. I get a lot of value.
It's a low risk, high reward pick this late in the draft.
This late, I gotta take a flyer on the guy.
You're taking 2005 onward.
Give me 04 to 09. I want the Evolution, the Legend Killer, and then the one who got jobbed out to Triple H for reasons passing understanding.
Gotcha. Gotcha.
You know?
Yeah.
So,
all right.
He should have beaten him. He should have fucking beaten him at WrestleMania. We could have had something, but nope. Hunter's got to get his goddamn heat back.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you know what? I could book that damn program, and Orton can go over this time.
Nice.
All right. This one needs some special dispensation since it technically falls outside of the parameters because they're no longer wrestling. They had to retire due to injury, but it happened 4 days before the deadline. Like the 2018.
Who was it?
It was Paige. It happened December 27th, 2017.
I don't think so.
Because here's the thing. Because Sal, my thought is actually taking Paige if Chris took Katsuyori Shibata. That's what.
Yeah, but he didn't take Shibata though. So if we didn't let Shibata in, I don't think we can let Paige in.
All right, that's fair. I was just thinking because it happened so close to the damn deadline. It's
I was about to say to Chris. I was about to say.
Hang on just a second though. This is actually a point of contention. Mm-hmm. She didn't retire.
Yeah.
In 2017, she retired after the night after WrestleMania in 2018.
Right. I mean, that may have been when she declared herself retired, but the match that resulted in her injury and her retirement took place in 2017.
No, I'm a vote for no. I'm a vote
for no as well.
That's fine.
I'm a symbolic eye because I sympathize with what you were trying to do there. Maybe
Thank you.
I know.
It might be a good idea in the future if we do this. Instead of having the last match be in 2018, maybe make it a calendar year from the date of the draft. Because when you have that kind of,
feasible. That's something to consider for next time.
We'll discuss it in the future for this one.
Yes. We'll take it to the committee.
Yeah, we'll take a flyer on that one.
Yeah. Yes.
All right. Well,
all right, Sal, what's your new pick?
Sorry,
Sal. Since I sadly can't get Paige, I'm gonna have to go and get an up-and-comer from Mexico, one of the best women's wrestlers in Mexico, probably the best. She's in the Mae Young Classic. Give me Zeuxis.
Yep, nice. Great choice.
No, Paige is mine.
Great luchadora. Fantastic in-ring talent. And please get her some better gear than what she was wearing in the Mae Young Classic.
Please do.
Yeah, because that just does her no favors. For the record, the match that she had this week with Io Shirai on the Mae Young Classic was quite excellent. Mm-hmm. You got a long career to choose from though. Here you got 2008 to 2018. So what do you want?
Didn't she start breaking out in like 2015? I want to say.
Like, well, she was with CMLL starting back in 2009. Her big breakout was when she started working with Comandante Pierroth in La Comando Carabiano. So that was 2013. So if you want to take 2013 on,
yeah, that works.
Okay. Good deal. All right, George. No, not George. Biff. Sorry,
Biff back again.
Yeah, I am going to. I need tag teams. That's probably the weakest part of my promotion right now. And when you're talking tag teams, you could either go and get the obscure teams like the Brock Lesnar's and the Shelton Benjamins, or you can go and get the all-time great tag teams.
Yep, great pick.
That's what I'm doing. Do you know who I'm picking?
I do know who you're picking.
Who am I picking?
You're picking the Hardy Boys.
No, I'm not actually.
Sorry.
Well, I mean, you were kind of close, I guess. Wrong side of the world, but
Oh, I know who you're picking.
Then who am I picking? No, don't say it. I'll just announce it. You know what? I grew up watching these guys, and they've had long careers, but they're both still at it, still plugging away. I'm taking the tag team, and also former IWGP Heavyweight Champions to boot, Tenzan and Kojima.
Yep, Tenkozy. That was I knew
it. They were taken.
No, they have not been taken.
They haven't been taken.
And I don't know how to read.
Wait a minute. Hold on. Has Kojima wrestled this year?
Yes,
they still wrestle this year.
Just had his comeback matches
like a week ago
during the Destruction tour that just happened.
Ah, damn it!
I thought they were taken. Great pick though.
It was Kojima was mentioned when MDS took his Suzuki pick, but that's the only time that they've come up. So you got a long body of work to choose from here, Biff.
Exactly.
Let's just be jerks about it and say 2000 to the present.
Nice.
Just go ahead and get all of that that we can in there.
Get those dads in there. Get the dads.
get the dads in.
The dads in there. All right. Now this is okay. I am this pick here. I am going to expose the fact I have not actually seen them much. I have seen them a little bit. I kind of did some research on them. I was looking for some more female talent in the Joshi scene, and I found this tag team. But I'm going to expose the fact that I don't know much about them because I'm probably going to pronounce their name wrong. I want the Azure Revolution, Maya Yukihi and Risa Sera.
Oh, nice.
Very much in favor of their coming to my promotion from what I've seen of them. I can't tell you much about them because I've only recently discovered them, but that should tell you, the kind of talent we're talking about. They actually really caught my eye. Liked what I saw, and I'm going to jump on
international ribbon tag team champions. Yep. Great choice. Great choice.
Going to jump on them.
Very strong tag team, and the current tag team champions, the nice ribbon as well. Great choice.
There we go.
I like it.
Awesome.
Ooh, let's stay in Mexico for my next pick. Let's go with the current CMLL World Trios champions. Give me Guerrero's Lagunero, Euphoria, Gran Guerrero, and the Lucha Haas himself, Ultimo Guerrero.
Love that pick, Sal. Yeah. That is great.
Yes, that is a great pick. Great, solid pick. Oh, and actually, I will say, Biff, they are not the current. Actually, they are not the current champions.
No,
my mistake.
They were the former tag champions.
Former champions, yeah. But
right now the current ones were, who was it? Lovely Butchers.
Yes, lovely Butchers. Yes, but all right.
Why am I telling you the picks?
Give me a second.
Someone is gonna go Lovely Butchers next.
No, it won't happen. All right, I have to grab the stable name here for Los Correos Laguneros. Yes. Okay. Yes. All right. This is going to take a second to type out. So, George, please take your time in announcing your next pick.
Well, we're going to do another choice. MDS.
Yes, sir.
Do I pick a man working in Mexico, a man working in Japan, or a man working in the U.S.?
You need more men working in the Mexico. So, yeah.
Sure.
Here he comes. Here he comes.
This is an easy call for me.
Yep, I know it.
The man with the best six-pack south of the Rio Grande. Give me Marco Corleone.
Yeah, there he is.
Aaron Marco, man. I don't know if he's still the heavyweight champion.
He just vacated it. I don't know. I'm trying to remember why.
He's wrestled this.
He has wrestled this year. Did he say he was retiring?
It's due to an injury and confirmed his departure from CMLL.
Yes, that was
it. Pick him. Does that are you good with that? I mean,
that's fine. Yeah.
Oh yeah, no, he wrestled in 2018. We've picked people who are currently injured.
Yeah,
he's every time I watch CMLL Friday nights, he's super over, or he was.
Yeah,
he's a star.
He's a star in the absolute sense of the word. So I am happy to snatch him up from my promotion.
All right, Sal, real quick before we continue that, what years do you want Los Correros Laguneros for?
2012 to present.
Nice. Gotcha. Very good. All right. So there we go. Los Guerreros Laguneros and Marco Corleone off the board. Okay. Let me see here. Okay. Here's a woman who I am absolutely stunned has lasted, but Taker will be very happy to hear this name out in the chat. We're going over to Impact.
Okay.
To a woman who has been an absolute lightning rod in the knockouts division for the past 3 years.
This one's going to hurt.
With an indie resume to match that lasts for quite a long time. Formerly, suffering from dual personalities right now, so who knows who I'm getting night in and night out. But
great pick.
It hurts.
Courtney Rush, a.k.a. Rosemary. Grabbing her right now.
That's a good one.
That's a very good one.
The Red Wedding. I want it in my life.
The Red Wedding.
Yes.
Beautiful. Nice.
All right.
All right.
Taker, that one was for you, buddy. I hope that you are happy with that one. I know how much you love her. I know you love her, so. All right, MDS.
Oh, no. Who else am I supposed to pick? Okay. Considering that someone picked best abs, I'm going to pick the second best abs, I guess. Let's go with John Morrison or Johnny.
Oh, good pick.
Morrison.
Nice. Ooh, that's nice.
That's an excellent choice. Guy with a body of work that is second to none. Has been literally everywhere.
Yeah, he has been.
Are we going all the way back to the John Morrison WWE days?
You know what? Let's do that. Let's even go to 2004. Eminem. If you want to go down that road, so that's one. So that's one. Who else am I supposed to pick up the other one?
I mean, I know a name that comes to mind immediately, but
you know what?
Very much related to that.
Very much related to that, but I'm gonna keep that in mind because I'm gonna pick. Well, you already took Maxwell Jacob Friedman number one. Yes. Okay. So I'm going with Shane Strickland.
Nice.
Great pick.
I was keeping him on the back burner there. Wait, I was waiting for George to grab him too. That's George's guy.
That was the American who wrestled in America.
Yeah.
Shane Strickland. So
Shane Strickland.
Great choice.
Because we already picked Maxwell Jacob Friedman because I know you're going to delve into MLW first and foremost. So I'm going to say no. This is going to go down. This is going to go down south if I don't take Shane Strickland. So I have to take
the King of Swerve. The King of Swerve. He's one of the best.
2015 onward.
Yep, 2015 onward.
Well, I'm not sticking with MLW. In fact, I don't know if I'm ever going to go back to them again. But I have to grab another woman here.
Okay.
Who has very rapidly become an international sensation. Is probably one of the best heels in the business right now, and has ring skill to go along with it that you would not expect. But she blows the doors off the place, and she will make you hate her. Give me the fashionista Ginny.
That sucks.
Yeah.
I thought she's gonna slide in so quietly.
Hell no. After that match that she just had with Toni Storm in the Mae Young Classic.
I know. I
was letting her slide anymore. Round 30 for a girl who just put on a 5-star match that is gonna fly under the radar with everybody else. But I loved every second of that match.
I know. Okay. That hurts a little bit. That stings a little bit. So
maybe a little bit. George.
Long-time listeners of this show will know that I have a special affinity for this gentleman. He is, much like myself, a man from Chicago. He has wrestled in FCW for a little bit. He has wrestled for TNA for a little bit. But he makes his name at All Japan Pro Wrestling. Chris, the man beat cancer.
Yes.
Oh,
Joe
God,
Doring.
no.
Give me Joe Doring.
God damn it.
Nice.
Yeah.
Great.
I thought he was from Canada.
Born in Chicago.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Yep.
2010 to the present, the All Japan, the legacy of Stan Hansen, that version of Doring, you know.
Taking Stan Hansen from me, George. How could you?
Yeah, well, I mean, I got Stan Hansen in our draft, Sal. It only stands to figure I'd get his 2010's spiritual successor, you know?
Yeah.
All right, Sal.
Well, I don't think this will spite George as much as I want him to, but let's steal an AAW guy.
Ooh.
Oh.
Give me DJZ.
Nice.
Okay.
Good choice. Good cruiserweight. What are you taking him for?
His newest indie run, so like 2017 to present.
Yeah, once he came back from his injury.
Yeah. And stop being an Impact bum. Good choice. Or is he still with Impact? I don't even know.
I think he's still technically with them. But he does a lot more indie dates now, and he's like really good. I like loathe him every time he's in Evolve. So see, it's weird. I like know of all of George's AAW guys through Evolve. It's weird.
Hey, that's how it works, man.
That is how it works. All right, Biff, 2 picks.
Okay. I'm glad that I went and looked at the board because I was about to make a pick that had actually already been selected by different people. So my original idea is not going to fly. So while I'm scrambling for the pick that I was going to make, let me jump ahead and get the person that I was going to take next, since he's still there. Give me Marty Scurll.
Nice.
I'm surprised he survived this far.
I'm very surprised. Very surprised.
I'll stop now.
Could you please? Could you?
Good job.
And you know what? I'm going to.
I'm assuming you want Chicken Wing Marty Scurll 2016 on.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, no party, Marty.
No. Let's not go that way.
Yeah.
I'm going into the realm of uncertainty here again because I'm trying to feel a concept in my mind, and I'm trying to put the best pieces together for this concept. So I'm going to go ahead and take Austin Aries.
Okay.
Oh.
Let's go ahead and scoop him up.
Nice.
And I'm going to be working on that concept because I don't want to brick this late in the game. So let's go ahead and get Austin Aries, and I'll work on the concept over the next couple of rounds.
What years for his career?
Oh, goodness. For Austin, let's I definitely want to get his original Impact World Championship run in there. I think that was kind of at his peak. So why don't we say for Austin Aries, that's 2010 to the present, maybe.
All right, you got it.
That'll be solid, I think.
That is acceptable. Now,
yeah. Let's. I need more women. I need a couple more women to at least make a semi-decent and respectable tag division here.
Okay.
Give me one of the really solid, very very good indie women's wrestlers. She's a multiple-time knockouts champion. Surprised she's made it this long. Give me Allison Kay, aka Sienna.
Nice. AK-47. Good choice. Yep. Great choice. So,
also, she's from Detroit too, isn't she?
Yes, she is.
Yeah, so we got to stick together.
You want some of the indie, like some of her early indie days, so 2014, we'll say?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's great choice. Marge.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm here.
Back to you.
I got a few names. I can go in a couple directions. Let me see. Which one of these names speaks to me? Let me take a look. Oh, okay, this works. Let's do another future pick, another potential pick.
Okay.
A guy who is very young, very unpolished, but has all the tools needed to become an absolute super mega star in this business. Give me the Velveteen Dream.
Nice.
That's a great pick.
I like it.
He's got all the hard parts down, guys. He just can't wrestle very well. I shouldn't say he can't wrestle. He's not a super great in-ring wrestler, but he's got the character. He's got the promo ability. That's the hard part. Getting better in the ring is just a matter of repetitions. The sky is the absolute limit for this guy.
All right. Well, I'm going to follow in your footsteps on that and take a future pick. I'm going to take a guy who is further along in the ring than Velveteen Dream and is just dripping charisma, but has unfortunately been saddled with some dead weight that is holding him back. I'm going to shed him of his dead weight and take him as the single star that I know him to be capable of being. Give me Montez Ford.
Yep. Oh. Yep. The great call.
Yeah.
Great call. Angelo Dawkins is no damn good.
Damn good.
Montez Ford is really, really good.
Really fucking good.
Montez Ford is good.
He is.
Angelo Dawkins, I think
you want to talk about power couples in wrestling? Montez Ford and Bianca Belair, two of the most amazing young talents that there are, and two people that, if not for the fact that their company is run by a racist fuckhead, would be instantaneous world champions just now in their careers. So, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Love it.
Good pick.
Okay.
Then
Yes. I'm going to go down your train, Chris.
Go for it.
A person who has wrestled a long and fruitful career way back in 2002.
Okay.
Started off at International Wrestling Syndicate.
Oh.
In 2002. Back then, we know him as the lovable masked magician himself, El Generico.
He was already taken.
Oh, wait a minute. Really?
Jeff already took him.
Suck it!
back in what round was that? Round 27.
Okay. Round 27.
4 rounds ago.
Never mind. I can move down to another.
You lost your chance there. I'm sorry to say.
I'm sorry.
How did it feel, MDS?
That means I have to go way down to CMLL.
Oh no.
Again, this shows that who loves me better, Biff.
Oh,
Dallas La Caribena from CMLL.
I talked trash and it screwed me over.
He took Dallas La Cabanera. She's Ultimo Guerrero's wife and the current CMLL Reigns champion. Or not Ultimo Guerrero's, Negro Casas' wife. She's very good.
Okay.
Very good.
Dallas La Caribena from, let's say,
CMLL. Their current women's world champion.
Mm-hmm. See what happens when you trash talk a little bit more.
Yeah.
Let's go stretch it out to 2009. Sal, if you want to confirm this, 2009 perfected number.
She's been wrestling for quite a while. Let me check.
According to the wiki, she got her debut in 2009. So that's
2009, if I'm not mistaken. From what friend of the show Taker's Minion is telling me. So yeah.
Yeah, nice.
Number one. And you know what? I may be going off on a dead rail here, but let's just take Brian Cage as well, I guess.
Nice.
Oh, that's a
good choice.
Just to pair with John Morrison, for that matter, too.
Yeah.
2015, you want to start him at?
Yeah, 2015. Because that's when he started getting a name for himself. So
nice. Great choice.
Awesome.
All right. I'm going to take a guy that I took a flyer out on early last year.
Okay.
Thought I was going to regret it and then wound up not regretting it because he came through in the huge way and has proven himself to be capable of being a main event player. And looks to be the next big star that WWE might go after. Give me the Hangman Adam Page.
Nice.
That's a good pick.
Underrated name from Bullet Club.
Yeah.
And underrated. He made a name for himself this year for the G1. So
yeah, an amazing G1 performance where he went toe-to-toe with a lot of the main eventers and knocked it out of the water. It was amazing.
Yeah.
Great stuff.
If he had a year where he had to prove himself just so that he can hang with the bigger names, this was the year.
Yeah.
This was his year.
That was. He is amazing.
I like him a lot.
Yeah.
I'm making an executive decision that we're going 45 rounds, not 40, by the way.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
25 instead of 20 picks tonight, we're gonna go 25. It's only 9:30. We're flying through these. We're having a little bit of fun.
Yeah.
I think. Chris, what do you got my back on this?
I've already expanded the board. 45.
Then nice and easy. In that case, I can go kind of sleeperific. You know what I mean?
Yeah, do it.
I can pick some fun guys. I could pick a guy that we talked about on Tuesday night's show, a guy that I'm going to see live in 2 weeks. I'm going to take L.A. Park.
L.A. Park. There he is.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a great pick.
La Parka. The fat man himself. My man. The fat skeleton. I love him. He's the best. He is he is Biff, I meant to bring this up on the show Tuesday.
Mm-hmm.
He's 2018 Bruiser Brody in terms of his ring style. You know, that crowd brawl, that give no fucks, that difficult to work with promoters. He's the Mexican Bruiser Brody, you know?
You know what? I never really thought of it that way, but it's interesting as you bring that up because it actually suits him right to like.
It suits him like that suit, you know?
LA
Park, the curmudgeon, brawling, vicious, angry man, and he's gonna beat the crap out of Randy Orton, and it's gonna be awesome.
Okay.
Yes. What years do you want him for?
2000 to present.
Yeah, I guess. maybe. Yeah, sure. 2000 to present. He's great. I love him.
Choice.
Can't wait to see him in a few weeks, man.
Mm-hmm. All right, Don Sal.
Well, I might need a bit of special dispensation for this since it's 2 parts of a trio. I already have one of the parts. Can I pick the other 2? They do team together.
Okay, so far so good. Are they both active?
They are both active. It's just they're. I want to take the other 2 parts of the Sky team, Volador Jr. and Valiente. They normally team with Mystico too.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. Yeah, fine. Yeah, but that's fine.
All right, yeah. Give me Volador Jr. and Valiente. Valiente is the freebie. I really want Volador.
Yeah, Volador was a great pick. He was on my board too.
Yep.
Yeah.
So, what years? Volador's been around forever.
Yeah.
I don't know how long Valiente's been around. So.
He's been around forever too. They really started forming their Sky team thing, I want to say, in 2013.
Okay, 2013 to present. That's fun.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, no, he's done it all. He's great. I love Volador.
Nice. All right.
All right. Biff, 2 picks.
Okay, well, this is another person that received a lot of airtime on Tuesday night on the Wrestling Observer newsletter show that we did with George. I was actually shocked that he was still wrestling because I grew up watching him. He's one of my all-time favorites. I'm going to snag Dr. Wagner Jr.
Nice.
That was my other name. My other name, Dr. Wagner.
I put him in this little project I'm working on, and I'm happy to grab him here because he really is. He's one of my favorite all-time workers. I'm actually going to CMLL for my next pick. I'm taking a tag team. This, I don't know much about them except that their pronunciation of their names is wrong, damn it. I don't care what you say. It's not Teton and Triton. It's Titan and Triton because the astronomy nerd in me is just jumping up and down here.
Okay.
I like Teton a lot.
You know who I'm talking of, though. Teton and Teton will be my tag team pick from CMLL on my next pick there.
Okay.
All right. Okay.
God, it's been fuck. They don't have an actual team name, do they?
No,
I don't think so. But they were working together. They're in all sorts of trios matches, and they were also in the tag tournament last year as a team. So.
Yeah, no, I remember Teton actually showed up at some of New Japan stuff last year. Yeah, so what years for their careers?
They started as a tag team in 2011, so let's just go ahead and get from 2011 on both of those, and then for Dr. Wagner Jr., let's just do the El Cheapo trick. We'll do 2000.
Yeah, I had already put that in because I mean Dr. Wagner, he's got the most incredible career to draw from. So yeah. Good choice. So. All right, back to you, Sal.
You know, I've held off on this guy for long enough. I might as well take the Miz and Maurice.
Yeah, I figured.
Yeah.
We all knew it was going to happen. I don't think anybody else put him on our boards.
Nope.
So, are we starting from his early careers or just recent?
No, I want his stuff with John Morrison too. So for me, it's like 27 on, 2007 on, and Maurice.
I'm just putting them both together and just saying.
All right,
we're gonna put them both together because
the valet with Maurice as his manager. Yeah. George.
Huh.
What?
Yeah, why not? I'm gonna pick a man who. I like his in-ring style. He's been wrestling for a long time. But I'm really picking him because I think he's a great promo, and I think he's a better mind for this business. Give me Jimmy Jacobs.
Nice.
That's a good pick.
That's solid.
Yeah,
all right.
Jimmy Jacobs.
So he just made his comeback last year, but are you taking some of the stuff prior?
I've seen him in AEW. I've seen him in AEW on and off. Yeah, after he got fired from WWE. I want the Ring of Honor Age of the Fall, like let's say 06 to 2011-ish Jimmy Jacobs. That sounds about right.
Yep. Sounds
when he was with Tyler Black and tormenting Kevin Steen. That's the one I want.
Nice. Good choice.
But I'm gonna transport his brain from 2018 into that body, because I can do that.
Great choice. I'm gonna grab a woman who has made a meteoric rise. She started off very inauspiciously, but her name got out there, and she worked her freaking ass off to get better and to become one of the most sought-after talents in the world. And now she is back with the company that made her start so rough and rocky, and now she is one of their biggest, most high-profile signings. Give me Deonna Purrazzo.
Oh,
the virtuosa.
Not bad. Not bad at all.
My lord.
Yeah, I'm taking it.
Next one.
She is a singularly amazing talent, and you know what? I'm booking Deonna Purrazzo versus Fred Yehai. Grapple fuck for the century. It's gonna be amazing.
Nice.
She is amazing with her grappling ability. Highly underrated.
Beautiful.
Watching her go hold for hold with Madison Eagles back at Shimmer 100, back at WrestleMania weekend. That was something. That was something. All right, MDS, 2 picks.
2 picks. You know what? I don't know, because when we're going 40, this is going to sound very, very ridiculous. But we're going 45. We're going 45. Number 1, I'm gonna take Taya Valkyrie because she's in.
Yeah, there it is. I said, like,
I know. I'm just keeping it under wraps, of course.
Yeah. All right.
This is going to be a joke, so don't take this too serious.
She's
okay. Taya Valkyrie.
She got her breakout in 2016, so
yes, let's go to 2016. Yes.
Yeah. And
you know what? When I say I'm the mad scientist of this all, this is gonna sound really ridiculous, but hey, I already have Dan Shakudino on my list.
Oh, I want this to be what I think it is.
No, you're not taking who I think you are.
Please tell me you're taking who I think you are.
I don't know.
Come on,
say the name.
Do it.
There's 2 names. There's 2 other names that really, really, really makes people laugh.
I'm
gonna build one of them. This person, if we can call him a person, anyways.
Oh no!
Oh, violation of the rules. I'm calling BS ahead of time.
Has even wrestled with Kenny Omega at one point in time.
Oh God! No. That's not what I thought it was going to be.
Jim Cornette's about to have a stroke.
Good.
And surprisingly, this person has even wrestled with Kota Ibushi at one point too.
Yeah.
Oh my God!
You know what? Considering the fact that you guys, George said let's stretch to 45. Considering the fact, let's add this guy. You guys may not know him, but I know him, and he's ridiculous. He's funny, and he's doesn't say a word. Literally, he's Yoshihiko.
Yeah.
Yep.
Who the fuck's Yoshihiko?
It's the blow up doll in DDT.
The blow up doll in DDT.
Has the blow up doll in DDT wrestled a match in 2018?
Yep.
Yeah.
Just saying.
Yeah, apparently, according to Sal, he has.
Yes.
The blow up doll has wrestled a match in 2018?
Yes.
Well, then, by God, it counts.
This is officially we were already off the rails. Now the train is on fire. So
I need to. Okay, if we're doing this, then retroactively give me Daryl the cat with Marumu Takahashi.
Fine, you have Daryl.
Yeah,
but has Daryl wrestled?
Daryl's
sure been managing. That's what he's been doing.
Daryl's the manager, is what he is. So what are we doing for Yoshihiko's illustrious career? MDS is definitely. He might have dipped into the morning suck.
You should have drafted the girl that Kenny Omega wrestled.
The night is young.
Yeah, we got time.
No, the night is young. Let's not push my insanity off a little bit off the rails, okay?
Oh, so what are we
taking
saying?
Yoshihiko's already. You know what? Take 2005.
Yeah.
Take 2005.
Yeah, Legends Lover MDS has lost his mind. Abso-freaking-lutely. He has lost his goddamn mind.
Can we just take a moment to appreciate that MDS has both the Undertaker and the blow-up doll?
Yep.
His promotion sounds fun.
It does. It really does.
I told you last week in my show that the name of my promotion, Mad Scientist Wrestling, MSW. Yeah. Come in and enjoy the fun while I mix up every single concoction that will blow your mind. Quite literally.
Yes, clearly.
Blow your mind with a blow-up doll.
Yeah, clearly. I need another tag team. And
no, you don't.
I'm guessing that pretty much everybody expected me to take this, so I might as well just pull the trigger on it. Give me the Iconics.
Yep.
Yep.
Ooh, that is not who I thought you were about to say.
But I'm taking them as the Iconic Duo because it's a far better name.
Far better name than the
far better usage as well.
And somewhere Metal Bat from Cage Side Seats weeps with joy.
Yeah, clearly.
The Iconics got taken.
I'm taking them mostly for Peyton Royce, but Billy Kay.
Get Billy Kay for free. Why not?
She has her purposes as well, but Peyton Royce is the clear star. So
how about I mentioned them a little bit ago when I went out over my skis a few picks back. Give me the Hardy Boys.
There it is.
Yeah, you did. There you go.
Why not take them?
I think I want the Broken Hardys. I don't want to go too old. I've gone old a lot. Give me the Broken Hardys from like 2015/16.
Oh, okay.
You know, /17.
I'll say
15 to 17.
Yeah, 2015 to 2017. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Give me the Broken Hardys.
That's fine. All right, Sal.
Yeah.
I am running out of names on my board. So.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Give me these guys. Give me. I love their match against the Grizzled Young Veterans and Progress Detroit. They are the former tag team champions of Progress who just lost their titles at the Wembley show. Give me Flamita and Bandito.
Nice. Flamita and Bandito. Right. Nice. What years for them?
I think they just started teaming this year. I think. Hold on, let me check.
They did? Then that's fine. The sheer amount of ridiculous names that I can pull out.
Yeah, really.
After the fucking Dow, man. It doesn't get much more ridiculous.
Yeah.
Hey, it is Japanese culture. It is Japanese.
I think
he's not wrong. So just 2018, okay.
Yeah. I can't find anything conclusive, so just put 2018.
Japan's a weird place.
Yeah, it is a weird place. Biff, 2 picks.
Well, I'm going to Australia for a pick here.
Oh, okay.
They were big in Pro Wrestling Noah. They've come to NXT.
Nice.
They didn't quite get
where
we thought they wanted to get, but there's still time for them. I'm using them under their original incarnation. The Mighty Don't Kneel. Great tag team from Australia. Love them.
Use them better. Use them better.
They're my babyface. They're my top babyface tag team.
Mikey Nichols and I forget what.
Nick Thorne.
Mikey Nichols and Shane Haste was their original.
Shane Haste. Yeah.
Shane Haste. There you go.
Yeah.
So very big in Pro Wrestling Noah. So I'm kind of looking forward to them. And I'm going outside my comfort zone here. I haven't watched a lot of Evolve. I know quite a bit of the talent has been taken at this point. But to my knowledge, my next pick is still out there available from the looks of it. So give me Austin Theory.
Nice. Good.
Nice pick.
Great young talent, lots of potential, and has really developed into a great top heel. I dig that pick.
I'm looking forward to seeing what he can do. I think he's got the world in front of him.
He is quite
he
amazing.
does.
I would not be surprised to see him in NXT in
very soon
in 2019 for sure.
Yeah.
Sal.
Yes. Who do I want?
Hoping you don't take what I want.
You want Yoshihiko?
No. I'm sorry, Senju, but you can have him or her or whatever the
I don't know.
is.
It.
Yes, you can have it. You can have it.
What is he gonna get? It.
Yeah, he's gonna get it.
Oh, Jesus Christ. You know what? Give me Yamato from Dragon Gate.
Oh, nice pick.
Wow, that's a name I haven't heard in a long time.
Yeah.
Wow.
Figure I might as well get some Dragon Gate peeps.
Yeah. Yamato. Very nice. What
year?
What years? He got started in 2006.
Yeah, just give me 2006 to present.
I mean, he's been great for all of it. So, 4-time Open the Dragon Gate champion or Open the Dream Gate champion. Yep. You don't get much better than that.
Nope.
All right, George.
We need some beef in my promotion.
Okay.
We need a guy who has only been wrestling for a little bit of time, but has made leaps and bounds and gets better every match. Give me Lars Sullivan.
Nice.
That's very good. Very, very
nice.
solid.
Nice.
You excited for Lars Sullivan and Joe Doring, Chris?
Yeah, that's your dream match right there.
That's all I need are two big eyes beating the crap out of each other. I am a simple man, Chris. Give me a plate of street tacos in front of me and two big hosses wailing on each other on the TV, and I'm like a pig in shit. I'm just a happy camper, you know.
Oh, then let's stick with the beef then. Why don't we? And let me grab a couple of guys that I have been very high on for quite some time, who are once again. I have a theme here going of people who have been poorly used by WWE for one reason or another. And these guys are perfect examples of that. Give me the Office of Pain, Akam and Razar with Paul Ellering.
God damn it.
Nice.
Oh, that's a tough. Ooh, good one.
That's good.
Yep.
Delicious.
Yeah, they're my guys. I love these dudes.
You're gonna take them.
I'm taking Paul Ellering as much as I love Drake Maverick, and I do love Drake Maverick. I think that Ellering is a better presence as a manager, and I want a guy who's not going to get involved in their matches as much because they don't need him to get involved in their matches. They'll just kick ass and beat everybody from pillar to post and call it a day.
All right, awesome.
MDS.
Okay. Jumping on Chris's train. Taking a stable who hasn't really been used properly.
Good choice.
In WWE.
Good choice.
I'm gonna have to take Sanity.
Damn it, MDS!
I sense that they would go very soon afterwards.
You know what?
I mean, you
Eric
can't
Young
cross, but you still get the workhorses.
Yeah, I still get the workhorses. So,
Eric Young, Alexander Wolf, and
Killian Dane.
Nice, Love it.
Delicious Sanity.
Yeah,
let's add some sanity in there. So,
great.
And I'm gonna go back to my. Can I call this home country? Yeah, I can call this home country. I'm going to go back to Japan. No, I'm not going to go insane again and pick someone crazy or someone quite over the top. Outside the box. I'm not going to say that my outside of the box picks has ended because I have a couple more. Just laying it low now. So I'm going to take Toa Hinari off from NJPW.
Good choice.
Tons
of potential in this dude.
Yes, he has huge potential, and bit by bit, slowly, bit by bit, and little by little, he's winning me over as a fan.
Yeah,
he has oodles of potential, and I love to take.
I think once we get the inevitable Henare Ishii singles match is when people are going to really buy in hard for this guy because he is. That match is going to be a barn burner. They're just going to beat the shit out of each other. It's going to be great.
NJPW, if you're listening, just give him Ishii. Just
give it to him. They've teased it for so many months now. They just do it.
I mean, here's where I go off on a small segue or a small tangent. I understand the fact that NJPW has the tendency to play the long game when it comes to storyline, but I don't know whether we can keep Toa Henare and Tomohiro Ishii to get separate for close to a year if I believe what NJPW is trying to do.
It's not like a main event storyline where you can stretch it out that long.
Yeah.
Things on the mid card, you need to pull the trigger on them sooner.
Yeah, you need to pull. It feels like it's time. So, yeah, that's my small shooting the breeze tangent for today. So
nice.
Nice.
All right.
Go ahead.
Let me grab another tag team. Sal mentioned before that his pick of Flamita and Bandito just lost the Progress Tag Team Championships. Let's get the guys who beat them for those championships. Let's take Aussie Open, Kyle Fletcher and Mark Dunkzilla Davis. Yeah. Love these dudes. Great young talents and miles of potential on them. Take a flyer on them and see how they develop, because they are making names for themselves all over the place. And I am excited to see where they go. So let's take Aussie Open and see where it goes. George?
Chris.
Yes.
Am I picking an American, a Japanese, a Mexican, or a tag team?
One of these things is not like the others. One of these things just doesn't belong.
You know it, my friend. You know it.
Just doesn't belong here.
Let's go with let's take the Mexican pick.
Give me Psycho Clown from AAA.
Interesting. Okay.
Yeah, big draw. The kids love him. He's over. He can work a little bit. He can work a lot. I think wherever with 40th pick, wherever the hell we are.
That's
39th pick.
This is around 36.
Oh, it said 39 on the little board.
You're not reading it right, dude.
Oh yeah, okay.
You have to get a look in the cell, not the actual number.
Either way, I'm happy with the clown.
Psycho Clown's a good choice, but
you know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna call an audible. Give me his two brothers too. Give me all three of the clowns.
Los Psycho Circus.
Whatever the other one's name is. Why the hell not?
Los Psycho Circus.
I don't know why.
Yeah,
Psycho Clown, Monster Clown, and Murder Clown. Nice.
Yeah.
Murder Clown.
Murder Clown, and the other one who's no good.
Monster Clown.
It's not good.
All right. Nice. I like it.
Okay.
Now, Chris.
Yeah.
When you said a couple of big guy tag team a couple picks ago when you picked AOP, I was worried you were going to take these guys.
Nah, I know where you're going. Yeah, take them.
Yeah, give me stakes and weights. Give me heavy machinery.
Nice, good choice. They were a little bit further down on my board, but yeah, great choice. Get those carb sodas in.
Yep.
Nice choice. Love those dudes. Use them well, sir. Use them well.
I will. They'll fit in well in my tag fed.
Tucker Knight, Notice Dozovich. There we go.
Wonderful.
Yep. All right. So
who'd you go with, Sal? I had to get up.
Go with Heavy Machinery.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Love those guys.
Yeah.
Good young
pick,
talents.
Good pick.
All right. Lots of personality too, which is great. Biff, you're up.
Yeah, these are tribute picks. These are because my board is getting kind of thin, and so I'm kind of taking people that I like, or
me too.
people that I've wanted to like for a while. I'm going to. He's presently with All Japan Pro Wrestling, one of their veteran presences right now, but he has wrestled all over the freaking place. He's been in New Japan, he's been in Wrestle One, he's gone to TNA, he was in WWE for a while, he was in ECW in the early years, still plying his trade. I want Yoshihiro Tajiri.
Nice.
Very nice pick.
Let's scoop him up.
Tajiri, good choice.
Let's scoop him up. And now I'm going with a tag team from Pro Wrestling Noah.
What years for Tajiri?
2000. Let's narrow this down just a wee little bit. I'm going to go from 2000 until 2010. We'll get his hustle run in there as well.
All right. Good choice. Good choice.
All
right.
Now this one, I'm going to have to ask for just a moment because I want to verify that these two did in fact team up. I think they did. but I'm not 100% sure what year they teamed up, so I'm looking that up right quick.
Okay.
If you could hold on for just a second, I want to get the right name on there.
All right.
Well, it was this year, wasn't it? The Global Tag League in 2018. Kaito Kiyomiya and Go Shiozaki.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
You're fine. That's this year.
Yeah, that was this year, wasn't it?
Yes.
Oh, that's a great pick.
Yeah. Let's scoop that team up then from this year's tag league. That works for me.
Go Shiozaki and Kaito. Good.
Yeah.
Okay.
They were tag team champions recently, weren't they?
Yes, they were.
But they're juniors.
Go Shiozaki and Kaito Kiyomiya. Yeah, correct.
Yeah.
I'm fairly certain they were. I know they.
Yeah, they were.
They are.
So okay.
Just
that
make
sounds
sure
good to me.
Go Shiozaki and Kaito Kiyomiya.
Got it. All right. So what years for them?
Why don't we go ahead for them? Okay, this is what I was trying to figure out because Shiozaki has had a longer career. Let's just go from the start of his partner's career because he is the younger of the two. Let me get that starting date for you.
2015 is when he debuted.
Let's just say 2015. Let's say 2015 to the present, then, to be fair.
I'll say 2016 because he debuted pretty late in 2015. And I know you want prime talent years.
You could say.
According to it, his wiki, his debut was December 9th, 2015.
Okay, that's
you can go 2016. You can go
2016 on.
2016 on is fine now.
Yeah, that's fine. All right, cool. Very good. Good choice. Sal.
This pick might seem a little weird at first, but like George is taking some picks that are just raw talent who in a couple years are going to be big names. Give me a young lion who's currently in Mexico.
Nice choice.
Yeah, give me Hirai Kawato.
Kawato off the board. Great young talent.
Nice.
Excuse me. Lordy. 2017 and 2018. And you want to talk about guys who have tons of talent. When the guy is already like getting the entire stadium to cheer for him even before he leaves his young lion trunks and puts on the big boy pants. My goodness.
He's going to be great.
He is going to be he's going to be the next Kushida. I'm convinced of it.
Yeah. He's going to be good.
Given time.
All right. George.
I can't believe this man hasn't been taken yet, to be honest. He has been wrestling for a long time. Been wrestling for New Japan Pro Wrestling, Land of the Rising Sun. Give me Hiroki Goto.
That's on my board. Great choice.
Hiroki Goto.
I'm guessing you want the current run now that he
last 3-4 years,
2015 on, yeah.
For Wikipedia. Oh man, Chris, we need to watch this movie. I'm gonna read this sentence from his Wikipedia page. You ready?
Mm-hmm.
Goto made his acting debut in 2016 with a cameo appearance as a gangster in the Indonesian action film Headshot.
Nice.
We need to watch this movie.
Yes.
I think Indonesian gangster movies, I think, are right up. That should be our new niche.
Yeah. I like it. I like the sound of it.
It's got a cool
like
cover.
It a lot. All right.
It's got a cool poster, but it does not have Hiroki Goto on it.
No, of course not.
Of course not, because he's a cameo.
Yeah.
Why would you want to put a cameo on your main poster?
Yeah.
Unless you want to sneak in just a small picture of Tomohiro Ishii there. So yeah.
Right. So I've drafted 3 tag teams in a row. Might as well make it an even 4. I'm gonna draft a tag team that has been rocking the scene in the indies recently. Made some waves in Shimmer quite a bit and is looking probably to pick up Shimmer Tag Team Championships pretty soon, and is teamed up in several other indie promotions, and looks like they are going to be sticking out for the long haul, even though both of them might have other aspirations both inside and outside the wrestling ring. I'm going to take Team Fire and Nice, Chelsea Green and Britt Baker.
Oh!
I'm grabbing the 2 of them up because they are both great singles competitors, and as a tag team, they complement each other very well.
Mm-hmm.
So
nice pick, especially with Britt Baker.
Yeah, Dr. Britt Baker, DMD to you.
Yeah, Dr. Britt Baker.
Wait, is she a DMD or a DDS?
It's a DDS.
No, DDS.
Yes.
DDS is what it is. Yeah, it's DDS. I always get those two mixed up. But yeah, Dr. Britt Baker, DDS, yeah.
Do not worry. Indeed.
MDS.
Okay.
Around 37 and 38, guys. We are dipping. Let me just say here. Let me just take a quick moment to say this: the fact that this draft board is still going strong and that we still have names on our lists is really a testament to just how great wrestling is.
We live in the best. We live in a great era, man.
Yeah.
We live in a great era.
And I have to say that, like, I was talking with Taker about this earlier today. The Connoisseurs draft, you guys had a much wider pool of talent to choose from and going through all of wrestling history. But the fact that we still have a lot of excellent names out there to choose from really is a sign of just how much wrestling has advanced over time. History is great and all, but I love the fact that we've expanded wrestling so much from what it once was. It's fantastic stuff. All right, MDS, around 37 and 38. Hit me.
37 and 38. Just to jump on a small segue. On all seriousness, no matters, please don't take Yoshihiko. Please don't take it. Because yes, just on a small segue. Like I always say in my show, it's a great time to be a pro wrestling fan because of the glut of talent that you have right now. So
yeah,
there is. Okay, so my 37th and 38 pick. Let's go double women. Okay. Let's go back to DDT Pro Wrestling.
Okay.
No, it's not a crazy pick. I'm picking Reika Saiki because why not? I like her.
You're gonna have to spell me with Reika Saiki. Okay, I think I got you. Yep.
Reika Saiki. So
yep.
I like her body of work.
She's multi-talented. Also a singer, a wrestler, singer, bodybuilder, and an idol. Very nice. Yeah. And also with TJP too.
Yes, nice. And also with TJP.
Right. Not TJP as in TJ Perkins. We're talking about Tokyo Joshi Pro for those who are not aware.
Under the Joshi Pro Wrestling under the banner of DDT Pro. So there is that. So she's one of the top stars. So even though she's a great baby face, and she's a great baby face as well, of course. And this one might raise a few eyebrows, and I'm surprised that she has been surviving this long. I can't go against it. I have to go pick Charlotte.
Nice.
That's a good pick. Yeah, we all screwed up.
I'm gonna have to go pick Charlotte Flair. Let's go back to her body of work way before in NXT as well. Let's pick up when she's in
2014 to 2016. Then we'll say.
Yeah. And beyond and current.
Okay, all the way to current. Okay, so all the way on. Okay,
that's where we see the evolution of Charlotte becoming the Charlotte that we know now. So yeah.
All right. Well, if we're talking about people who have been missed choices, this is a legend that I can't believe has not been taken. Let's list off a series of things here for you.
Yeah.
One-time All Japan Women's Pro Wrestling Champion. 2-time WWWA World Singles Champion, 4-time WWWA World Tag Team Champion, 2-time winner of the Japan Grand Prix, 1-time winner of the JWP Tag Team Champion, 3-time Oz Academy Openweight Champion, 4-time Oz Academy Tag Team Champion, 1-time Sendai Girls World Champion, and one of the driving forces of Joshi Puroresu for 3 decades plus. Give me Aja Kong.
Nice.
Nice. I wasn't aware she was still wrestling. That's crazy.
Wrestling.
Wow.
She is still wrestling.
She is still wrestling at the age of 48 years old. She is still wrestling. And I'm taking her from 2004 to 2015. Great years for her, working freelance in Japan and doing some freelance work in the U.S. as well. Legend of the business.
Uh-uh.
All right, George.
First of all, this Indonesian mobster movie is awesome looking.
You're fixated.
I gotta watch this.
Yeah.
I gotta watch this.
Yeah.
But the draft is also pretty fascinating. Here's another. I can't believe he's lasted this long, and I hope he's still out there. I've searched his name on the board, and it has not come up. We talk about a guy who has reinvented himself in the past 3-4 years. He comes complete with a manager. Give me Cody and Brandy Rhodes.
Nice.
Okay. Nice.
Good choice.
One of the last few draws left.
I was wondering when he was going to go.
So
I was wondering when he was going to go. Good choice. So 2016.
He kept sitting there.
He kept sitting there. Yeah.
2016 onwards.
Yeah, 16. Whenever he left.
Yeah, 16. Yeah. Good choice. Great choice.
Thank
All
you,
right, Sal.
So we're now into the part of the show where I'm just picking people because they amuse me.
Okay.
And this person amuses me because, well, and also because it's near and dear to my heart. This is an Exotico. And for anyone who doesn't, and on National Coming Out Day, I need to stick with my people. My asexual ass has to say this. Exoticos, if you don't know, they kind of blend the line of man and woman in a way. They're typically men or male performers who dress up in like women's attire and act more feminine or refer to with feminine pronouns.
Yes.
It's actually a really interesting phenomenon. But I'm not going in Mexico for an Exotico. I'm going to Dragon Gate.
Exotico. Okay.
Senju, do you know where I'm going with this?
I have a feeling, but I don't want to voice this out.
Give me Yosuke Santa Maria.
Why?
Wow.
I love her.
Why?
Because she's amazing.
All right. Yosuke Santa Maria.
And here I thought my pick of Yoshihiko is crazy enough.
2011
Sal's
onwards.
pick is alive.
Sal's pick is a person.
Yes.
It fits the description of human being.
I have a feeling that is going to be the.
I like it. I like it a lot.
You know what? If I can pick Yoshihiko, you can definitely pick Yosuke Santa Maria. Go ahead. Go ahead. Mm-hmm.
Mr. Kensington, what you got for the class?
Oh, I'm looking forward to this one because these two guys, both in their own respective ways, are legitimately, I know I've bandied this term about a lot when I talk about people that I like, but they are legitimately two of my all-time favorites. Still wrestling, still active, still very highly successful all this time.
I know what you're doing.
If you know what I'm doing, what am I doing?
I don't want to say it because if it's not what I think it is, then George is immediately going to grab it.
You can give me an idea. Okay. All right. Well, let's just say that these two men have kind of been one of the two of the bedrocks of 0-1 for a long, long time.
Okay, never mind. I was wrong.
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead.
I almost wish I had applied it from him. I'm going for a former Intercontinental Tag Team Championship duo. They've had tremendous singles careers. They've had tremendous tag team careers. Masato Tanaka and Shinjiro Otani.
Great names.
Oh, I love Otani. I love Masato Tanaka. These two are just going to be the beat the shit out of you tandem. And I'm going complete homer, 2000 to the present. I just want all of them, every scrap of Tanaka and Otani. So,
okay.
Make it happen for me.
Decent name.
Nice.
Good
choice.
Good names. Good choice.
All right, and
I guess I'm back up again.
Yeah, you are.
You know what? I'm going to stick with 0-1. There's a stable here that I want to pick up because I think that you can never have too few stables. So I'm taking the Voodoo Murders. I'm going to take Taru, Chris Weiss, and Takuya Sugawara.
Okay.
Cool.
All right. Good deal.
That works.
I like it.
Mr. Kuzmano.
Yes.
What do you got for us?
I'm surprised this guy hasn't been taken. Like,
Surprised?
Yeah, I know this guy's more of a hype
wait.
man.
I'm sorry. Which members of the Voodoo Murders were you taking, Biff?
Chris Weiss, Taru, and Takuya Sugawara. Have one of them already been taken?
No. They're all fine. Yeah, I was just making sure because there are 7 people in Voodoo Murders right now, so I wanted to make sure I got the right ones.
Yeah. So.
Yeah.
That's
okay.
checking.
And so what? 2014 onward now.
On that group, let's say 2014 onward with Masato Tanaka and Otani. Let's do.
2000. You already got 2000 onward for them.
Okay, there we go.
Yeah. Okay, good deal.
Surprised this guy hasn't been taken. I really am. I know he doesn't wrestle as much anymore, but he still does. He's in Suzuki-gun. He's a hype man for Mr. Zack Sabre Jr.
Nice.
Yeah, give me Taka Michinoku.
Good choice. Good choice. Value pick.
I like it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you want early years of him or everything?
Just give me everything.
Okay. So when did he got started early when he was back in WCW Cruiserweight Champion.
Yeah.
He's 44 years old and still doing it.
Yeah.
So he debuted in 92, so I'm just gonna say 2000 onward.
All right.
Yeah. All right. George.
I'm going to stick with Suzuki-gun. And I'm going to take the current reigning and defending junior tag team champion, El Desperado and Yoshinobu Kanemaru.
Yep.
They were my other pick. I wanted Despy.
Yeah, man.
Despy's pretty great.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Kanemaru's meh.
Yeah, but he's free. But he's free.
He's a free pick. Yeah, exactly. That's the thing.
He's free pick. So
you're taking Despy because he's taking Desperado.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, this movie, Chris, it looks amazing. I can't get over it.
Still going.
Let me read you the first sentence of Wikipedia. You ready?
Yeah.
In the prologue, mobster Lee escapes from prison in a shootout that leaves dozens of prisoners and guards dead.
Okay,
That's just the prologue.
Dude, link me the link to that in the chat.
And then one character names himself Ishmael after Moby Dick because he has amnesia, and one other character is reading a copy of the book Moby Dick. So he says, "Oh, call me Ishmael." How do you not love this movie?
Wow.
Dude, link me the link to this. I need to read a synopsis.
This is gonna end up being a future episode. 2 Guys 1 Sport. George
Instead of match of the week,
recapping the movie.
It should be bad Asian. It should be bad Asian action movie of the week.
Oh,
Bad
I can't
Asian
think of
action
that one
movie.
film. I can't remember. It was like an Ultraman ripoff. Like
I actually do own a copy of a bad Asian action movie called An Assassin, which is really bad, but it features a couple of guys who were in Super Sentai and Kamen Rider. That's the only reason why I watched it, but it's hilarious. Hilariously
Okay.
bad. You got that one?
Heard that. Yeah, I do.
Yeah.
I heard the whole thing. It's pretty. It's speechless. If you're a fan of Kamen Rider and Super Sentai, you're a huge fan of it. You watch that, and then you go, "What the
hell are these guys doing?" Yeah.
What the hell are these doing? Why are you burning the paycheck just to do this?
Yeah, just for the hell of it.
You know, this is what, round 39?
Round 39, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh man.
No, please.
I'm running out of gas. I think we should end at 40.
Oh no, you can't.
No. We're going to 45, but we gotta make it fast. No more tangents.
We gotta make it fast. I gotta watch this. I gotta watch Headshot.
Yeah, no more tangents about bad Indonesian action movies.
I gotta watch this Indonesian action movie.
Oh my god. All right. I'm going to grab up a young talent who has really impressed over the past couple of years. And definitely has a bright future. He calls himself, well, he doesn't call himself this, but he was dubbed as the crown jewel, and I can't dispute it. Give me Chase Owens.
Not bad. Not bad.
Yeah. Love that kid.
Mm-hmm.
All right. MDS, give me 2.
Okay. You know what? You know what? Are we going 40 or are we going 45?
We're going 45.
No, we're going 45. We're going
Okay,
45.
we're going 45. I'm gonna go quick. I'm gonna go quick picks.
Mm-hmm.
One, I'm going to go way back to Japan. I'm going to go way back to a name that might be recognizable to all y'all.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to take Ayako Hamada.
Wow.
Good name.
Hamada, that's a long time performer. What years for Hamada?
Let's start off with 2009, where she started off in Total Nonstop Action, because that's where I think her name value is starting up.
Yep. Okay.
And names and names and names. Hell, okay, fine. Considering I am going on, sort of going on a cash grab on all women's wrestlers, and considering the fact that I already took Mia Yim, let's take Leva Bates for them. Give me blue pants.
Oh, nice.
Not bad. Not bad. Good performer. Good performance value. 2015 on.
Yep, 2015 and on.
All right, cool. I'm gonna pull my best George Savas impersonation and run to the podium for a legendary tag team. This is who I thought Biff was taken before, and I don't know how these two guys are still not on the board. Mainstays of the indies and longtime performers from all over America and have been all over the world. Give me the Addiction, Christopher Daniels and Frankie Kazarian.
Nice.
Oh, good name.
That's very nice.
The Addiction, Bad Influence, whatever you want to call it.
Yeah. Great name.
And I don't know how those guys are still out there, but I'm going to snatch them up right now. Somebody else does. All right, George.
This is a deep sleeper of a pick.
Okay.
How deep are we going? Okay.
Well, I mean, we've all heard the name, but this is another potential pick. You know, someone that you think maybe you have no idea if they're any good now, but you think they may be good.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm betting that this person could be good. Give me Tainara Conti.
All right.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
absolutely. Yeah, absolutely. I mean, for the 40th pick or whatever the hell we are, I'll bet on the potential. She's 23.
It is,
you know.
Nice.
It is your 40th.
So whatever. For this late, you just got to go with sleepers. You know.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. or overlooked picks. Yeah.
Or overlooked. You know.
Yep. All right, Sal.
And that being said, I'm guaranteed to sell out a full house in Rio de Janeiro if she's at my card.
Yeah, that's true.
And that matters.
Yes.
Yeah, we are getting down to the slim pickings.
I'm looking at my board here at some of the names that are still on my board, and I don't know how some of these people have not been picked. It's kind of shocking.
Sal is digging through his AAAs and CMLLs, trying to filter out.
Oh yeah, give me El Terrible.
El Terrible, actually pretty good.
Yes.
Still the best joke I've ever made on the internet. I love that one. El Terrible, actually pretty good.
Yeah, no, he's actually pretty damn good. He's also current tag champs with Roosh.
Yes,
so.
He is.
Yes. Roosh and El Terrible.
El Terrible. He made his debut in 92, so he's been around a while. What do you want him for?
Geez. Give me his everything since his Bullet Club Latino America stuff.
Okay. When did he join Bullet Club Latino America? I don't even know.
Let me see.
Oh, wait. Okay, there we go. 2013. 2013 on.
Okay.
All right, Biff, 2 picks.
I am going to take some high-value picks, people that I think are going to develop into some absolute stars. I was so impressed with her performance against Satomura in this year's Mae Young Classic. I've got to take Killer Kelly.
Yeah.
Want to lock that down now because she's going to be amazing. And you know what? She reminds me of a more polished Sonya Deville. And I noticed Sonya Deville has not been taken. I'm doubling up, so I'm going to take Sonya Deville as well as my next pick.
All right.
Okay. Wonderful.
2016 for Sonya Deville onward.
It will be 2016 for both of them. So.
That's right. Kelly Kelly was working on the European Indies as early as 2016. Okay. All right, Sal, back to you.
Let's stay in CMLL and give me Dragon Rojo Jr.
Dragon Rojo Jr. Okay.
Okie dokie.
From 2011 onward, when he had that long, like almost 2,000 day long reign with the CMLL World Middleweight title.
Nice. They do love to give their long title reigns out. All right, George, round 41. The board is yours.
I'm going a little bit of a curveball here. From Lucha Underground, give me the team of Ivelisse and Son of Havoc.
Oh, damn it, Matt Cross off the board. I wanted him.
Yep. Give me the team of, give me both of them, Ivelisse and Matt Cross / Son of Havoc.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. 2 for the price of 1.
Surprised that they're surviving.
Because they were early on that they were in the Underground.
They were earlier, like season 1.
2014, yeah. Good choice. Yeah. Great choice.
Good choice.
All right, so George, remember back in round 12 when you took Meiko Satomura and you mentioned...
I did. It was a great day.
You remember you mentioned 2 of her old tag team partners?
I did.
Her early career who are no longer wrestling. Well, you missed out. Let me just tell you. You missed out.
I did.
She has a couple of other tag team partners who she took with her to Chikara King of Trios for the past 3 years, and I'm going to grab 2 of them. Give me... From Team Sendai Girls, give me Dash Chisako and Cassandra Miyagi.
Nice.
I want them both. A great mix of a veteran performer and a raw young talent that is honing their craft. And they're going to be a great addition to my tag division. Love the 2 of them.
New names, of course. Quite new names. Quite unknown, I think, if I were being honest. But from the most that I saw, the most that I watched, they are something to watch. They're people to watch.
Yeah, Dash Chisako definitely should have gotten more of a recognition because she's had a long career and she's done great work, but she's never really gotten the notice.
Exactly. Okay, my turn.
Yep.
Is it?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. You know what? Let's take someone. Let's take another women's wrestler who hasn't really been used effectively when she was in WWE.
Okay.
Okay. She's now in Ring of Honor. You might know him. You might know her as Tennille Dashwood. So let's.
That's great.
Great.
Wow.
Real good.
Great choice. Oh my lord! How did I let her skip my board? Oh my god!
You fucked up, Chris.
I am ashamed of myself for that. Oh my god!
Let's take Dashwood.
2013 onwards.
2013 and onwards, because
the early NXT days.
Yeah, she has been wholly underused back in WWE, and I think that in my division, I'm gonna have to treat her better. I'm gonna have to.
She's well deserved. A bastion of Australian wrestling when she was still back in her home country, and still one of the best performers on the indie circuit.
Haven't really remembered Allison Kay, even Evie for that matter back then. Those are the 3 names back in down under Australia and New Zealand for that matter too. That you know.
Yeah.
Nowadays, you guys know her, most of them as Billie Kay and
Peyton Royce.
Dakota Kai.
Dakota
Kai and Peyton Royce. Yeah. But anyways, that's one. Okay, number 2, I'm just gonna pick someone that I like. I'm just gonna pick another woman that I like. So, don't know. Taker is going to raise a few eyebrows on this one, but I'm gonna take Alexa Bliss.
All right.
Oh wow. Okay.
Great pick.
Talk about a name that dropped.
Yeah.
2016 onwards. All right. Good choice.
2016 onwards. Or I can change her back to that baby face or just anti-hero back.
Yeah. Good old cheerleader Alexa Bliss from back in the early
cheerleader days. Alexa Bliss. Yep.
All right. I'm going to grab another. If we're taking just names that we like, I'm going to grab a name that I absolutely love. Another great pure baby face. Former Heart of Shimmer champion. Give me Shazza McKenzie.
Nice.
Love her stuff.
Name that slipped under the radar, but people need to know this. Shazza McKenzie.
Yep. Yeah, she is going to be in WWE sooner rather than later. That is for sure. She's already had 2 NXT tryouts. She's performed at NXT TV as a carpenter on a couple of occasions. There's no way she's not going to be in NXT within the next 2 years. And there's also programming note. Congratulations to Shazza McKenzie, who is actually getting married today. So
hey, happy marriage day.
Yes, happy
marriage day.
Mm-hmm.
Wedding, that's the word. Happy wedding day.
Happy wedding day.
All right, George.
Chris.
Yeah.
Single or tag team?
Tag team.
Smack.
Keep it quick and easy. Give me Great Bash Heel, Togi Makabe, and Tomoaki Honma.
Yes.
Honma, yeah. Honma.
Keshi makes you happy.
Yeah, you know what? I'm nice and easy. They've been around since 06. I'm happy with them. They like to wreck people. I like to wreck people. Come on down. Join the club, boys.
Mm-hmm. Good choice. All right. Sal.
I'm doing a consultation. Oh, you guys left a big one.
Wait a minute. Wait. If you take my pick, I'm killing you because I am
Happy Rusev Day.
Okay, you're fine. We're fine. Okay.
Are you taking her with Lana?
With Lana and with Aiden.
Even with Aiden right now.
Well, I don't know. Do we want to let it?
We've let tag teams that have broken up in together.
Okay. Let's do that. Let's do that.
7-8 English with Lana. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's do that.
Rusev Day. Okay.
Yeah, I can't believe you guys left Rusev.
I was never going to take Rusev.
I wasn't either.
Not a chance. Okay, so 27. Well, I mean, I guess you could say 2015 because they both were still working in 2015, even if they weren't both a tag team at that point in time. So, and that was really when they both were at, 2015 was when Rusev started to make his strides, and that was also when Aiden English and Simon Gotch were doing well as the vaudevillains. So, yeah, 2015 sounds like a good choice, right?
Yeah.
All right, Biff, 2 picks.
Okay,
side note, guys. Biff has the last pick of the draft, so if he complains, he can't be complaining. Because
I can't complain.
He can't be complaining.
I've got it.
Can't.
Yeah.
I'm not walking to the podium.
Wait, no. Actually, I'm actually wrong. MDS.
No, MDS has the first pick of the last round. Biff has the last one.
Right.
Yeah. Go ahead.
We're in round 42 right now.
He can't complain. Although.
You're right.
MDS. I'm sorry, I was wrong. MDS is the last pick.
Oh,
Taker, you screwed up your math. It's okay.
No, while y'all talk about math, I am like dashing to the podium. I'm knocking people out of the way. How this fight lasted this fucking long, I will never know. Yeah. I love this man from Ring of Honor. Give me Dalton Castle. Dalton Castle. Damn it, baby Jesus! How he made it that far down? With the boys.
God!
With the boys.
What a freaking steal in round 42! Yeah. Holy shit! We fucked up,
Chris,
guys.
I think Let's give that to Biff. Let's just give it.
Bravo,
give it
man!
Bravo, Thank you.
Shit.
And you know what? There's another name. I wouldn't say that he's on the same level of a Dalton Castle in terms of steal at this late hour, but he is absolutely a steal this far down. He's been good in WWE, but he was especially great in Evolve. I want TJP.
All right.
Okay.
I like that
here. So
I'm going to put him in as TJ Perkins because that's the better character.
Yeah, that works. That works
2015 onwards, yeah.
There you go.
It's just a shame you can't get him with Stokely Hathaway, and so you can actually have a decent promo delivered for him, but whatever.
Oh, come on.
You know what? TJ Perkins, if you've been following 205 Live the last couple of months, he's really found a new level that is actually quite impressive.
He is a real character now. Now it's not just I play video games. He has an actual gimmick. It's kind of nice.
Yeah, I do. I like it.
I've said this for months. 205 Live is the best show the company produces. 205 Live is better than NXT. It's damn good. The problem with NXT, guys, it's so thick. There's so much shit on NXT. Whereas 205 Live, there's like 4 segments, and they're all breezy. They're easy to watch. You know?
Mm-hmm.
Good pick. Good pick, my friend.
Good choice.
Here's a steal for you guys. How about the current Ring of Honor World Champion, Jay Lethal?
Yeah.
Oh,
that's a good one.
He was actually on my board, but I'm just like, I want other people more.
The stuff surrounding him this summer
these people
been kind of scared me away. So
what years for Jay?
Give me his TNA run too. So like what? His TNA run to his first world title run, because that's when he really took off. When was his first world title run? Or no, give me his original Ring of Honor run to his first world title run. So that was what, 2014?
2014
to
yeah, so like 03 to 2014.
Okay, there we go.
Exactly.
Okay. All right.
Beautiful.
I need more info on his career at some point. So George.
Yeah.
Biff.
Yes, I thought you were going to ask me.
Sal.
Wait, I thought you were going to ask me.
Chris.
I thought you were going to ask me.
Sal. Sal's up.
Okay.
Hello.
Tag team or a single? Keep it easy for you,
Take
my
a
friend.
tag team.
Give me Homicide and Hernandez.
The original LAX.
The original LAX. The OGs.
That's
a good
pick. Yeah. Do you want? Oh no, you can't get him with Eddie Kingston because
no, I already have Eddie Kingston, so I'm good there too.
This has Eddie Edwards.
I already have Eddie Kingston.
What was the original? What was the run for the original LAX?
Or do you want them like current
2000, stuff? Like early TNA, like 2003 to like 08 ish, thereabouts.
Let me double check this.
All right,
super early.
Okay. Oh man. I have 11 names left on my board, and 9 of them are women.
Surprisingly, most of my list are women, but I'm trying to stay my hand right now. So
but then I saw another name that I'm like, God,
You want him. Just give the name.
I mean, any of these, I'll be fine if I get any of these with my last 2 picks. So let me go over to All Japan and let me get a veteran who can still wrestle and is also a head trainer at the dojo. Give me Atsushi Aoki.
Okay.
Yeah.
You know what? Go ahead.
I'm going to take him. Getting started in his Noah career days in 2005 all the way up to, we'll say, 2013. Yeah, that sounds about right. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Great name.
Yeah.
Thumbs up.
I got a fucking deep sleeper. I'm gonna drop this bomb on you guys.
All right.
Okay.
So
you know what? You know what? I need a legend.
Okay.
I need a legend.
Please be who I think it's gonna be.
You know what's even better? Let's take a hardcore legend.
That's not who I think it's going to be.
No. And you know what? Let's just take Tommy Dreamer off the board.
Oh, that's
still wrestling.
Good pick.
So it's against his better judgment, still wrestling.
Yeah.
Thank you, sir. May I have another? So.
What years for Dreamer?
You know what? I'm gonna start because. Well, it's a huge. You know what? Start with ECW. Let's just go start with ECW.
So 2004?
Actually, it's 1993. So.
Oh.
93, 94.
Well, the cutoff is.
Well, the cutoff is 2000 for the spirit of the draft. I mean, if you want,
let's spirit of the draft. For the spirit of the draft, let's go 2000.
2000 till when?
Present. He's still wrestling against his better judgment. So
you are correct in that regard.
Against
all right, your second to last pick.
Second to last pick. I'm gonna go take a tag team.
Okay.
That I enjoy watching. Way back when I was watching Donner Party's wrestling.
Mm-hmm.
From 2000, let's say from 2007 to 2012. I'm already giving you the hints. Let's take the Motor City Machine Guns, Alex.
No, you can't. You can't.
They're retired.
No, Alex
really?
Shelley is retired. You can take Chris Sabin, but Alex Shelley is retired. He retired in July.
Yeah, I forgot about that. Alex Shelley is.
I was going to take them, but
Chris Sabin is still active, so you could.
Chris Sabin is still active, so let's take Sabin then.
All right, Chris Sabin. All right, good deal.
Okay.
Good call.
Good
and
deal.
You want him from 2007 onwards?
Yeah, let's go to 2007.
Good thing considering you know what he's doing right now. He just announced him as Kushida's partner for Junior Tag League.
Exactly. Yeah. Because I was thinking that, and then I was like, "Oh, can I take Alex Shelley?" And then I forgot. Oh shit.
Yeah.
The bombshell has been dropped. So never mind. I got a value on this. So.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Oh, so many things. So many things that I want.
Just take the women that you want. Just take the Joshi that you want too.
It's not a Joshi. It's actually not a Joshi.
Oh, okay. So women's wrestler. Okay.
Yeah. God damn it.
I feel your pain. I've got 3 names on my board.
There's like 4 names here, and I can only take 2 of them.
Do you have a non-Joshi female performer on that list?
I have several.
Do me a favor, take one of those because that'll make my last.
I actually only have 1 Joshi left on my list right now.
Don't take a Joshi performer. Take a non-Joshi female performer because that'll help me out a lot.
Yeah. You know what, George?
Oh.
Do I take a veteran? Do I take a main eventer who's at the midpoint of their career? Or do I take an up-and-comer?
Go with the up-and-comer.
All right. This girl has been lighting up the indie scene. She's been in Shine and Shimmer and has hit a lot of the other smaller American indies and just recently got started on Impact. Give me Kiera Hogan, the girl on fire.
Nice.
I like it.
Oh,
I like it.
Yeah.
I like it.
She is.
She's getting more and more recognition now. So
yeah, she's an exciting performer, and I really love her work. So I'm taking her.
Beautiful.
All right, George, your turn.
This man has been wrestling for a very, 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 very long time.
Please,
but he wrestled 8 matches in 2018, so he counts. He is, in every sense of the word, a first ballot Hall of Famer. Give me Jerry Lawler.
Okay.
Wow.
Okay.
Not who I thought you were going for.
Deep cut Jerry Lawler. Give me before his heart attack. So let's say 2000 to like 2011.
Okay.
Damn, that's not who I thought it was. I might have to just take this name and just forsake the rest of my board if nobody else takes this person.
Yes.
All right, Sal.
Yeah. This is a bit of a cut. He's a record-tying 6-time Triple Crown heavyweight champion.
Yep.
He's a 3-time World Tag Team champion. He's part of All Japan's board of directors.
He's my booker.
No, he's not your booker. He's teamed with your booker. No, he hasn't teamed. No, excuse me. He hasn't teamed with your booker. He's teamed with your Joe Doring, though. Give me Suwama.
Nice. Nice.
You're right. It is
a hell of a name.
Wrong pick. Mr. Kensington. 2 more for us, my friend.
I am at such a cross because I've got 3 names for 2 spots. And
I was thinking, what years do you want Suwama for, Sal?
2000 to present. Make it easy.
Debuted in 04, so we'll call it a 04.
Or 04, excuse me. Thank you.
That's fine. All right.
I'm gonna go ahead and make a rush on this one. I don't see him on any. I don't see him anywhere else. I don't think he's been taken. If he has, I apologize. Let's go ahead and scoop up Bobby Lashley with Leo Rush as his manager.
That's a great pick.
Okay. Let's go ahead and you know what? I don't have any problem just calling him the Bobby Lashley of 2018 onward to get Leo with him.
Okay.
I'm going to give you one here. I'm going to give say 2015 to get his good stuff from TNA.
Okay, I appreciate that.
And Leo Rush being his manager for only part of that, it'll still count. That's fine.
Okay. And then this last one is difficult. I want to ask a special dispensation clarification. If I took someone that is retired, but with the express purpose of having them be an on-air personality, not a wrestler. Would that be permissible?
I'd be okay with that.
Because I didn't know how we were going to do that, and I'll tell you exactly who I'm thinking, and I'm not saying it will be the draft pick. I would love to have William Regal as like an on-air commissioner figure for my brand, and I didn't know how we wanted to handle people that were not wrestling.
I would
just were not drafted. Do you want to have like that be open after?
Yeah, we'll just have that be an open thing afterwards.
Okay.
I want to keep this to in-ring talent, and then we can have interviewers and commissioners and other on TV personalities who aren't in-ring performers as part of that. That's fine.
Completely understood. All right, so it's down to 1 or 2 picks. Shit. Okay. God, there's 2 women that I want to take here. Princess Suhei is one, and Mickie James is the other. And I don't know which I want.
Why don't take both?
Roll a die. You can't.
I can't take both. I only have one pick left.
This is the last pick. Roll a die. Flip a coin.
I'd go with Mickie James. I like him more.
Yeah, I'm going Mickie James too.
There you go.
Solid pick. Safe pick.
Okay. So from 2006 onward.
Yeah, let's get lesbian stalker Mickie James. That'll be good for my HBO special.
Stalker Mickie James.
Jesus Christ!
I was in the building.
Sal, save us.
You're drafting a Muppet?
Yes, I'm drafting.
I already dropped him.
Beaker. He did appear on the Raw and said he was Sheamus's cousin.
Oh my God!
You guys remember that, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
That was great.
I already took a Muppet, so.
Yeah. Well, a very sexually explicit Muppet. You know what? You know what? This is a name that just got mentioned.
Ooh.
This is a name that's going to be teaming with Taiji Ishimori in the Super Junior Tag League.
Oh.
Nice.
Give me Robbie Eagles.
Nice.
Nice
pick.
Brilliant pick.
Brilliant. It's 2016 onwards. Guy who has lit up Australia. Incredible stuff. Great stuff. Oh my Lord.
Oh,
George.
Biff, I'll keep it easy for you, my friend. A woman or a man?
Men suck. Let's go women.
Men do suck. This is a very, very much a potential pick in the mold of someone who is very new to professional wrestling, who I think I can mold into someone who can be great. She has the athletic background I'm looking for. I like what I've seen so far of her in the Mae Young. Give me Casey Catanzaro.
Nice.
Wasn't really a pick I'm expecting you to pick though, George. But
man, I'm like an onion. I'm a man of many layers, and they all make you cry.
All right. Do we want to do what Connoisseurs did and have like the supplemental 5 picks at once to end it?
No.
Okay.
We want to go to bed.
If you want to do something like that, just have like one person as like a on-air personality, a non-wrestler. We'll
forget. Yeah.
Let's just go home.
Yeah.
Let's just go home.
God damn it! So many people I still want to pick, but in good conscience, I cannot leave this name out there. George mentioned first ballot Hall of Famer. You're not kidding about this guy. He's not in yet, but he will be. And guy who has, again, following the theme, people have been done dirty by WWE. This is there is no greater example of that than this, both figuratively and literally.
Okay.
Ladies and gentlemen, that's gotta be Paul White. Give me the Big Show.
Oh.
From 2000.
Has he wrestled this year?
Yes, he did.
Yeah.
He wrestled just last week on SmackDown against.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah, against Randy Orton.
Yeah,
and he looked his hips, he looked beat up, man. His hips, he was moving very slowly.
I'm taking him from 2003 to 2013.
It's a great pick, man.
And
I like that pick a lot.
Was he still ripped at least, or did he get his gut back?
No, he's shredded. He just his bones are hurting, you know?
Yeah, that's a shame. Yeah. I was thinking about taking Swole Show, but I forgot he hadn't wrestled, so.
Swole Show. Swole Show.
All right.
All right.
Yes, last pick of the whole thing. You better make this a good one. Close out the whole damn thing.
You know what? This guy's huge. This guy has been wrestling in a various amount of positions as well. I already have his partner in my list.
Okay.
And you know what? Let's take Ladybeard. No, I'm just kidding. No, I'm just kidding. Hold on. No, I'm just kidding. No, I'm just kidding. No, I'm just kidding. No, I'm just kidding. I'm gonna go on. Don't worry. At least I got a laugh out of you. So
okay, thank you.
But
thank you for that.
Thank you. Yeah. Like you said, this guy should be a first ballot Hall of Famer in WWE because he has done a lot during his career in WWE.
Okay.
And what better than to pair up with his own brother of destruction? I'm going to take Glenn Jacobs himself, Kane.
Oh, nice. Nice.
And if you have a mid-sized town in Tennessee, he can also run it for you too.
Yep.
Yes.
There you go.
You know what? You know what? Tennessee is the base of this promotion. So you know what?
There it is. So what? What do you want? 2000 or how long?
Let's go to it. Let's go up to his introduction to Kane, but I can't go that far. So let's go start with 2002, 1998 to 2002. I guess so.
So 2008,
2002. Yeah, because what was the start point? 2000.
97 he introduced.
Yeah,
so that means no, 2000s are the cutoff.
Yeah. 2000s are the cutoff. Okay, go 2002 because that's the last year Brothers of Destruction started. So
okay, so 2000 to 2002. You got it.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right, there it is, guys. I'm not reading off 45 names for every promotion because that's way too much to read. And we've almost been going for 3 hours, so we're gonna call it a night here.
Yes.
Biff, where can we find you during the course of the week?
You can find me rushing to the free agent pool to sign William Regal to my fantasy promotion.
Besides that,
you can get me on the Twitter at Real Deal Biff. Connoisseurs of Wrestling every Monday night, 8 p.m. Eastern with George, myself, Taker Minion, and LL. You can also find me Thursday mornings, Grounds for Development with Greg the Hold, a.k.a. the Saskatchewan Spinning Nerve Hold at Cage Side Seats. We're covering NXT, 205 Live, and the Performance Center. Got you all covered on that front. And you can find me over at Cage Side Seats during the week. So be kind, rewind.
That's the name of a movie. Please don't say you're going to go watch that movie again.
That's actually what they used to put on VHS tapes on Blockbuster.
The little stickers from Blockbuster.
Yeah.
MDS, where can we find you during the week?
During the week, you can find me on Twitter. That's Mr. Doctor Senju, MRDR Senju. You can hear me blab about Super Sentai, about Tokusatsu, about Kamen Rider. I am having a laugh of Kamen Rider Zio somehow.
Nice.
Love watching Takumi Inui and Kusaka Masato again.
Nice.
You can also catch me on Shooting the Breeze's official Twitter channel. That is Shooting the Breeze, SHOOTINDABREEZ1. We have big stuff coming up for Shooting the Breeze, which you can catch on every syndicated podcast channel you can find: iTunes, SoundCloud, Stitcher, Podcaster, whatever you want to find them, you can find them. 11 a.m. Central, 10 a.m. Eastern. So
the 11 a.m. Eastern, 10 a.m. Central.
Yeah. I always flip this.
That's fine. It's fine. And Sal, where can we find you?
Where am I, anyways?
You're
somewhere in the middle of, somewhere in the middle of Michigan.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Saskatchewan and parts unknown. So
Yes, exactly. You can find me on Twitter at Kuzmano_Sal. Sadly, my previously angry, sweary demeanor will be replaced by something that has to be somewhat professional because my honor society just followed me on the damn thing. So that's great.
Nice.
Yeah, that's great. You can also find me when I finally end my sabbatical, my second one, because quite frankly, I'm just burned out on the product. You can find my show. It's called Match Fixing. Yeah, I don't really have any plans for it right now, other than the soccer show that'll be in December with you with MDS and George. So
yeah,
we'll figure it out.
Yeah, we'll figure it out.
We'll figure this out.
But yeah, that'll do it for me.
Indeed. All right. Other podcasts that we recommend you guys follow. Please go and check out Suplexes and Shea Butter with Tanya Rogers, Danny, and Tyler on Wednesday nights. They are over on YouTube. You can search them up, and they are delivering awesome wrestling from the perspective of three women of color. Great stuff. We love them. Tanya's a great friend of the show, and Danny and Tyler are offering also great takes, and we are always happy to promote their products because they are bringing good stuff to it. So please go and check them out as well. And also our friend Darnell Mitchell with the Queer Nerds. You can find them on Twitter right now at the Queer Nerds with a Z, bringing podcasts on wrestling from members of the LGBTQ plus community, people of color, women, and other represented groups in wrestling. Please go and check them out as well, because as always, as we like to say, wrestling is for everyone, and it should be treated as such. So please go and check them out as well. You can find us on Twitter on our show page at 2guys1sport, number 2, number 1 in the handle, and also on our individual Twitters at crazychris576 and at GitSavis. Please subscribe to the YouTube channel while we still have it. It was announced officially on Shooting the Breeze this past week, and I'm going to announce it here as well. The entire Los Ingobernables de Podcast network will be moving on over to twitch.tv within the next couple of months. The target date is December 1st. So subscribe to the YouTube while we're still here, but be prepared to move on over to Twitch. We will have a Twitch channel up and running shortly, and you'll be able to find all of the LIP products under one banner and in one place once that happens. So keep an eye out for that, and we look forward to you guys making the move on over to Twitch with us and hopefully growing our audience as well.
Yes.
Find us on iTunes as well. Follow the link in the description below the video. Subscribe on iTunes. Give us a rating. Give us a recommendation. And, of course, as always, let everybody know to come and check us out on Thursday nights right here, 9 Eastern, 8 Central, and get all the best wrestling podcast content that we have to offer, because I like to think that we're pretty good at this. And hopefully you guys do too. If you're looking for any non-wrestling content, be sure to check me out over on my Twitch channel at crazychris576. That's twitch.tv/crazychris576. I finally have my internet fixed, and hopefully will not be having any more nights of having to close stream out because I drop all of the frames. Still playing some Borderlands, and going to be mixing some other games in here over the course of the next couple of weeks. So come on, check it on out, and hope to see you all there. I think that's it. We'll be back to regular. We'll be back to our regular brand of madness next week with episode 78. We recapping King of Pro Wrestling and WWE Super Showdown, and we'll have a little bit of an advanced preview of WWE Evolution because I will not be here in 2 weeks. I will be out in San Jose for TwitchCon, so I don't know if George will be wanting to run the show with somebody else or if we'll be just taking another week off. But either way,
play it by ear.
Yeah, we'll play it by ear.
Soon.
We'll keep you posted. So come back next week for all that good stuff. MDS,
George, can I say just one thing? I really enjoyed my time doing my first ever draft right now. So I'm thanking both you.
Thank you for coming,
George.
my friend.
Yes.
No, you're welcome. I think I say this for both Biff and Sal's case too. I really had fun, even though with my own technical brand of insanity tossed in there. Somehow that escaped everyone.
We enjoyed.
Somehow that got us
quite a bit. You guys were excellent, and
thank you.
You can be sure that all three of you will be back on the show again in the future. That is 5 sure, as I like to say.
Yeah, gotta reiterate what he just said. This has been just an amazing experience. I'm so glad I got a chance to meet Don for the first time down south through this. I love hanging out with my friend MDS. It's been a great experience the last couple of weeks. So,
yeah. Thank you guys. We are a family here at Listen Go Over No Listen podcast. The five of us: Taker's Minion, Legends Lover, Greg the Holds. We got a great crew of people, and we're happy to bring you guys our own brand of wrestling podcast. We hope that you guys are enjoying it, and we thank you for supporting not only our show but all the other shows under the LIP banner as well, guys. It's a rare opportunity that you get to do something this much fun with your friends, and I know I'm grateful for it. I'm sure everybody else is as well. So thank you guys for the support, and thank you for continuing to allow us to bring you this content every week. It's a real treat. And that's it, I think. George, let's call it a night. I know you want to go to bed.
Let's call it a night, my friends. Sincere thank you to our guests, Mr. Doctor Senju, Donsel Kuzmano, and Biff Kensington III. Thanks for showing up and having some fun with us tonight. Thank you to anyone who listened. Thank you to everyone who was in the live chat and everyone listening. Give us a big thumbs up on YouTube if you haven't already. Channel Your Inner Dave. Give us 5 stars on iTunes if you haven't already. We really appreciate that. For our guests, Mr. Doctor Senju, Donsel Kuzmano, Mr. Biff Kensington III. That's Chris. I'm George. Be good to each other. Don't work yourself into a shoot. Thank you for listening, everybody.
Episode 77 is in the books.